starts.
There we go. We're going
Am I
live.
ever ready? No,
It is
I'm
up.
never ready.
Reader is not. Okay, yeah, there it goes.
So,
Wait, Reader, you're from Texas?
Yes, me and
Yes,
Drake
he
live in the
is.
same
Okay,
state.
Huh, okay. Yeah, 'cause
Status.
someone gave you the
I think
Texan
it's time
badge.
to kill the sad
Yeah, I had
trio.
that all the time.
Okay.
So
Ha,
my
imagine
computer's
being a
doing a
dirty
bad,
son.
so I need to restart it. Sorry.
Now, I had two names for this session, by the way, just to be clear. Either Stonk's
Oh.
session or the session where everybody else gets, because that's of two things that I called it while writing out what everything is going to happen during the session.
Everyone else gets love
Go
session.
boys.
Not
Let's
just
see
the
here.
Girl Scouts.
That's the first boy. Next.
You're all going to make some fucking stonks, and I hope you're all happy.
No, I'm not happy. I don't
I'm
want to make
mostly
stonks.
tired.
No,
I'm
I am
never
not.
happy.
Yeah, you
I
all
wanna
want to be
sleep.
poor and in the middle of war.
Yes.
I was actually doing something important.
I would
but
like-
promise I would. Oh shit! I'll be right back. I need to go get something. It is an emergency. It is a
would-
fish. I left my fish somewhere.
Of course you left your
Oh.
fish. You always forget the
Nationality
fish.
for the
I misplaced my fish. I need to go get it.
nationality.
What fish?
Wait, are
Yeah,
you
then-
streaming, Reader?
I
Yeah, we're
honestly
streaming.
wish I
The
was
whole
joking. I
world
will
can
be right
see
back.
Cherry being insane.
Good, let's start this already, please.
That's if anyone's actually watching, which no one is. Feels bad, man.
No.
Tell Rose to
okay.
watch it to
I
boost my
love
views.
that I'm slowly making the map more interesting.
No, do not.
Nax and to join the room.
Yeah.
Wait.
But just
Join us,
before
for
we start,
fuck's
I do
sake.
want to say that I will be hosting tomorrow because I finally got my shit together.
Finally,
That's like
Yeah.
illegal.
you got your shit together.
Yes.
You
so
pulled a Drake.
probably around like noon,
Together.
if that's okay with everyone.
Alrighty then.
I don't know
think
if I can
do
do
that.
the session tomorrow in general, but we'll see.
I
Alright,
am
just
back.
in general, you're gonna be busy, Reader?
Probably, because it's normally Saturdays the day I take time to actually do stuff.
Okay, that's fair.
Jesus Christ, why is my internet dying?
Okay, boys.
Well,
Mine's
there had
having
to be
it.
sacrifices. I sacrificed
has
all of your
arrived.
internet for my own.
Yeah, we all know I'm just stealing Gnome's internet.
No, I think it's just because I have
Yeah,
too many
I'm
Google
s-
Chrome tabs open while
Thief.
streaming.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, CPU's at 100%. What the fuck is using my CPU?
What the fuck?
I have a computer that has 32
the
gigabytes of
goddamn-
RAM. How am I using up my CPU?
Drake,
I don't
don't-
know.
Oh, it's Steam. Steam's
Wait.
updating something. Fuck you, Steam.
Oh, of
What
course Steam is
for-
updating in the background.
What's
Please start.
happening? I feel so
Bullshit.
confused right now.
Please start, please. I want to actually join the session for once.
Please clap, indeed. What the fuck
Please
is
Please
clap.
happening?
start.
Why am I so confused all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Welcome, Drake.
Start the session.
Are you
Hello,
ready
I'll be
for my
right back.
session
I'm
of
gonna get some
confusion?
chips.
I'm so fucking confused about every fucking.
We got him.
I'm already out of Tic Tacs and I just bought this box
God
30
save
minutes
what's
ago.
happening.
God save the person in charge. Or something.
I like the guy in charge. He should stay in charge.
Nah, Mitt Romney's don't get shot. Wait, what?
Oh
that a
yeah, Mitt
threat?
Romney is ruling
Yes.
the country in this universe because
what?
he's
Wait, what?
Does
Uh,
Bernie Sanders
yeah.
exist?
he didn't win the election either.
Does Bernie Sanders exist?
Yeah, he exists. He still
Okay.
exists. He's just
Oh,
not
no.
a politician.
I sense
Oh, okay,
a
okay.
I sense a
Is that
person
all-
committing
Can I
crimes.
do it? Can you just fucking do this already, Drake?
Random pieces of information. Mitt Romney's president. He's been exactly the same as Obama for obvious reasons.
Because he's a fucking established fam. Wait, what? I didn't say the one.
Most of the governors that you know historically, or representatives for that matter, lost because they all presided over the time where the event happened. No one wins an election after that.
What year was the event happened?
About 2 years ago. 2012.
Alright, then we're good. We still have alright then. So we got the person who was elected to put infrastructure in, and now she's gone. Perfect.
Do it perfectly
Yeah.
balances
Like
all
she
things should
was
be.
like everybody who was in charge has been summarily thrown out to the wind.
Did the libertarians get any power, or did they just not get eliminated?
They actually have a few governors now.
Fucking
Huh,
libertarians.
intriguing.
Yeah, and the Democrats and Republicans can't really afford to fight anymore because they got
Ah.
completely mauled by, the event happening during a DNC.
Oh, that probably was helpful.
That caused a lot of shit to happen. So the Libertarians, they matter. Green Party
Rise
still
up.
doesn't matter.
Good. What about the Democratic Socialists that were actually a party, but they're
They kind of died in the event, most of them.
Wait,
oh, yeah, New York.
why did you say democratic socialists? Doesn't
Alright, I'm
that
back.
you
I got
cancel
my
each other out?
Nah, we can't say that on Twitch.
Wait,
But
what?
yeah, just in general,
Why not?
New York completely fucked. So all the effects of that happened. And Mitt Romney probably is gonna lose the election this
To
time. He got
who?
reelected. But
Wait, what happened?
because Mitt Romney beat Obama, right? Both times.
Oh, and this
Because people gained powers, and that kind of fucked everything up real bad.
Because funny.
Alright.
And during the event, pretty much everybody who was in charge is now not in charge. Because nobody wins an election after the event. That's just kind
What
of the status quo when it comes to events. Like how the German Republic got completely fucked by the Audubon event, but that's completely separate as a matter.
What about the Russians?
The
Splitting
Russians
still in
are
charge?
actually mostly
Damn
fine.
Russians.
Long
Putin's
live
still
God
in
Emperor
charge.
Putin.
No.
So,
Putin's
Jack, we're turning
actually
Putin's army, right?
Putin's
Yeah.
actually more in power because he managed to hire a fuck ton of supers to do
Because
shit.
of course, Putin would find a way to become more powerful off of this shit.
Yes,
he's-
he's the only man who can find a way to become more powerful off of people being
Okay.
living nukes.
New plan.
He's
new
a
plan.
400 IQ guy,
New
let's
plan.
be
We're
honest.
leaving Silt Bay and we're joining the Russian Foreign Legion.
no.
That was literally my plan. I literally told
Yeah.
Drake that I wanted to do
I'm
that.
on board.
Oh my god.
This
Nervous,
much autism
nervous Sicilian noises.
Want me to just go over the list of people who were fucked over or won off of the result of people gaining powers?
Yeah, sure.
Give me the important ones.
The Mafia, big win. The Mafia have a fuck ton of supers. They got kicked out of New York because New York doesn't exist anymore, but they're still around.
Huh.
So the Mafia is having a good time. Germany. Depends on how you look at it, because the Audubon event happened soon after the New York event, but they handled it way better than America did, and faster, and with less casualties. So that helped. That helped a lot.
What
China.
happened to the China? Okay, yeah. I was about to
China's
ask
having a terrible time of it, but it's
about-
China.
they're still functioning, which is impressive given the fact that with a population that high, they have like 400,000 superpowered people.
Fuck.
Yeah, so that's a bit of a problem for them.
What happened to the PRC?
Just the government.
Yeah.
They're still in charge for now.
Okay.
Give me the more
Hello.
important ones. Mongolia.
Mongolia.
Yeah.
Mongol.
They're
Why
actually
is
doing
Mongolia
fairly well
eating
for
fish?
themselves.
Please tell me
There's-
Genghis Khan 2.0 is gonna come.
That
he
is
might.
probable.
He might.
That is an ironically
The
probable.
Dalai Lama currently has superpowers, so Tibet is.
What the fuck?
God
Does
bless.
the, does the Pope have superpowers?
Oh god.
The Pope does not
No.
have superpowers.
Oh
no.
my god.
Not this
Thank
pope
God.
anyway.
Yeah, not
Buddhism.
Wait, what about the Orthodox Pope?
The
Oh.
patriarch.
Orthodox does not
He-
have.
Oh yeah,
The
They're-
Patriarch of Orthodoxy has a right-hand man who has superpowers.
Of course,
There
the
are
fucking
different popes.
patriarch.
Which
What about the Russian
patriarch?
patriarch?
The Patriarch of Constantinople.
Oh,
wait, the Patriarch
dude.
of Constantinople is there?
Wait,
God
wait,
bless.
wait. Does that mean that the fucking wait, where does the Patriarch of Constantinople?
He's stationed in Constantinople.
Okay, does that
Yeah,
mean that the fucking Christians are gonna retake fucking Constantinople?
God bless.
Well, Turkey did not have a good time. of it.
Well,
at
Turkey
all.
has sucked my.
What happened to Turkey?
Turkey kind of dissolved after a superpowered coup attempt in 2014.
Oh fuck you, Erdogan.
And
Get
yeah,
fucked.
Erdogan got his shit kicked in, and they
Good.
formed a kind of loose supranational organization of Greece as a counterpoint to the EU.
Ooh,
You
so
know,
it's
good
like-
times.
that is good. Okay. So
Well,
we
okay, what
kind
else?
of got Byzantium
Without the
2.0.
EU thing, it would be good.
Arabia, currently being a significant portion of Arabia is currently controlled by an Ezotech guy by the name of
Ah,
Lauren.
yes,
He
the
used
Chad.
to be he was a originally French mercenary who got stranded in the middle of scenic nowhere, and he manifested powers that involved making giant war machines.
Awesome.
He is
So
quite
he
literally.
took over. Yeah, he took over significant parts of like Saudi Arabia and Iraq, with like Bane blades.
Oh Jesus.
Big.
Okay.
Lovely.
His power is the
Hey, boys.
complete opposite to mine. Mine is
Let it rip.
minimization, his is maximization.
Legacy.
His current super weapon is the Spirit of Motherwill. If you get the armored core,
I don't, but I can imagine what it is.
think giant walking aircraft carrier with artillery.
Ooh.
And he wants to build an empire that last Titan.
Legacy.
He's not
Ah,
going to finish it once.
Dude, he wants to become the God Emperor. I gotta give him props for
What?
that.
Begone.
Once he finds a guy who can actually finish it, he plans to pretty much just go back to France or go to America or something and just
He's a
chill.
trillionaire, isn't he?
He controls the Saudi oil fields. What do you
Drake.
think?
I wonder who could
Or-
fix or finish that.
I mean, once you're like immortal and have studied macro engineering
Yeah.
for like a million years, and
Then I could do it, but
any other
That might
questions?
take a while.
Anyone?
Oh yeah.
Can you
did
just
ISIS
start
mess up
with
getting
please?
any supers before it was destroyed?
ISIS got a few, but they got fucked by Russia.
Okay,
Ah.
good. Good. All right, good.
Frank,
I was
can
worried
you
we were
start
gonna
so
do
we can
a
actually
superpowered
play?
terrorist.
And I'll lecture you more later after Ferrari is done because he has a limited time. So apologize.
Okay, let's get started.
Literally.
Yeah. So, who wants to go first? In the
I
session.
mean, sure.
Okay, then Ferrari. First day on the job for your whole shipping of things for your gun.
Yeah. My gun boss.
Yeah, your gun boss. So because he has like good procedures for this whole thing, just roll me a d20.
I got a nat one. Yeah.
Nah, it's fine. So doing all the math, nobody like catches on to you or whatever. You just pack everything up onto a speedboat and it heads off. So how much money is that? Give me a sec to do the math.
I know exactly what I'm gonna make my man Gnome over here.
What are you gonna make him?
A ranger.
How much money is it, Drake?
You get Ferrari for your relatively small cut of the profits. 800.
$800? Okay.
Nice. No. So yeah, Ferrari, you make $800 from that shipment, and this is a daily thing, so you're about to make stonks like everybody else.
Yeah,
Gotta make
lower
them
stunts.
stonks.
Yeah, you're all about to get like inebriated levels of rich very quick.
Interesting. Okay.
So, secondly, Nax.
Hello, Nax.
Roll me a d20.
Oh yes. 12.
You actually managed to, because you were investigating Anton's activities, Nax, you managed to tail him to the number man's place. So you only know it as a financial counseling.
What a creep.
Oh. What? You were acting suspicious. I am
Yep,
gonna.
Wait,
it is,
wait a
the
second.
name-
Wait a second.
yes.
When did we follow Anton?
Same day as when you guys were doing your thing.
I rolled to see if anyone was following us.
You didn't pass the threshold.
Could have sworn I got like an 18.
No, because there were more than one people following you, and you didn't find any of them.
Oh.
Thinking.
Don't worry about it, it's fine. None of them want to kill him.
Yet.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, if you piss off people, then maybe they might want to kill you, but Jesus Christ. Goddamn. You go to the number man's place and you're surprised people are looking at you. thinking.
Huh.
Yeah, I wonder why people are looking at me.
It's not like I'm going
Because
to a
it's
looking at me, I'm
supervillain's
shaking.
fucking
It's a
hideout.
prestigious consulting firm.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go into the quote-unquote bank.
The consulting firm, Kurt Wynn's Consult.
Yes.
The number man's place. Okay. So you walk in, you find a very nice looking masked lady as a receptionist.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Do you,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just looking for a job actually. I'm a bit down on my luck and you know, well, it's
well, I don't think I
something.
can give you a job. Do you have a referral?
Drake, do I?
Do you?
Do I?
I mean, I had a
You're
referral
doing
when I
it too
first
meta, man.
What?
Does your character want to bluff this? That's my question.
I mean, yes, because that would make it more likely to get a better job.
Then go with that idea. Continue. What's your
Oh, yeah.
charisma?
Let me actually take a look. Mm-hmm. 13.
13. Oh, it's a +1. Do you have persuasion or bluff or fucking what's the word? Deception. Bleh.
No.
Okay, so that's a 7. You get the like ineffable feeling that this woman is smelling bullshit, and she asks you, and who is referring?
Let's see here. Out of character, I'm just.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who could you?
You have
Who
10
would I
seconds
know
to think
of?
of somebody.
You have
Who
10
would-
seconds.
Well, who would I know of?
1, 2,
They
Drake,
each have one, man.
3,
You gotta think of one yourself.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Mr.
9.
Smith.
10.
Mr. Smith?
Shush.
That's
Abraham
the best you
Smith.
could come up with.
That.
At least he's
That's
trying.
what she asks you.
Oof.
Well,
you didn't
yes.
even you didn't even say, well, like the person that you're actually associated. She's just kind of like looking at you. Are you serious?
I'm looking at her like, yes.
You're associated to an associate, and you say Smith.
Wait a minute. How am I associated to an associate?
The Irish boy.
Yeah, she just kind of like looks at you like,
Oh.
who did you tail here?
Wait a minute. How does she know I tailed someone here?
I think,
How do you think she knows?
I'm just
She tailed
assuming
you.
that oof. It is a double tail.
Oh my god.
You tailed yourself back to this place.
Oh no.
It's a lion
She's
tail.
kind of
It's
just
a-
like holding her hands up, like, can you please just give me a better response for this? Try hard.
My fish is staring real hard at the freedom of my desk, and I'm looking it in the eyes and telling it, "Don't jump over the side."
Put it in a plastic bag and have it on your desk for a
I
while.
have him. He's on my
Leave it
desk in
there.
his fish tank. He's just.
Did I hear the Irishman's name, Drake?
If you hear me scream, the fish has killed itself.
No. You didn't see Sean. You saw Ethan, Penny, and Cecilia go into a building.
Sean wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. What is? Fucking. Yeah.
She's
Ethan.
kind of like waving her arms around, like, can you go faster, please?
Yeah. His name was Ethan.
What's his code? She just asks you.
My mind is blanking. What the fuck?
Nax, you don't know my code
Yeah,
name.
I
made
know.
it up in the elevator.
I know.
Yeah, she's trying to coax him into giving her more information.
Yeah.
I think she's trying to coax him into admitting that he fucked up.
I don't
That
know what
too.
you're talking about, Jack.
She kind of like gestures her hands again.
Danny
Like, go
DeVito.
on.
Oh my god.
It is something Anton
She
would do.
just kind of face palms and goes, "Please come back whenever you have an associate."
Sure. Yeah. I'm
F.
I'm gonna fucking exit. let's not drag this on longer.
Damn, Max. That's smooth.
Smooth criminal.
International criminal right there.
Real fucking DB Cooper right there.
True
Good.
charisma.
Smooth
man.
criminal. Your first thought, seeing somebody you know go into the building, is what unrelated, non-existent person can I refer myself to this prestigious consultant?
Well, he's
Well,
being himself.
I know, but still, so funny.
I thought I'd go rob someone else. I guess.
You go rob someone.
To Jack's thing now.
All right. I guess I am on
First
my way
day
to my
on the job.
Oh boy. All right. Hopefully I don't fuck up.
So you arrive at, the docks, right? And you see the ship coming in. It's fucking giant as normal for these kinds of ships. But it's kind of emblazoned with all the American and Greek iconography you can.
Greek iconography too. Interesting.
Well, their company is Ares.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And the only Ares truck that's there, it's pretty fucking big, all things considered. And there's just this guy standing by it, you know, regular security uniform, get up, kind of like gray comb over almost.
Okay, okay. I kind of present myself to still wearing my top hat and my blanket.
Makeshift cape.
Yeah, my makeshift cape. How old am
And he
I again? Am I
says,
like 10 or something like that?
No, you're like 16ish to 17ish.
I'm gonna say I'm 14 instead. I want to be
Fair enough.
younger.
Fair enough.
But yeah,
And
just like presenting
and
myself.
he says, "Oh shit, you're the kid who was on the bench, right?"
Yeah, thanks for the job, I guess.
He's not wearing his like power armor. He just looks like a security guard.
Wasn't he not wearing a helmet when he was talking to me?
Oh, he was. He was. It's just he had it partially open to drink.
Oh, but I mean, like, I could see his face though, right?
You could see the lower half of his face.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh wait, so I'm like, do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Dave. You know, like the guy who referred you to number.
I scratched my chin for a second. Oh yeah, the guy with the suit and the boots.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, it's hell of a coincidence that I'm the escort through this.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Small
coincidence.
world.
They
Clearly.
work with Ares that closely, you know? Shit, man.
I guess.
He just kind of like pulls out booze from a pocket that you know doesn't exist and just starts chugging.
Nice.
Jaslyn noises intensify.
Oh, of course, more booze. Now, can I have
And,
some, please?
Yeah, after drinking like half of it, he hands it to you.
Awesome, calm check.
Is giving fucking booze to a 14-year-old?
Okay.
He doesn't
That's like-
care. This is weaker booze than last time, so
That's
you're
where are my stats? Hold on a second. Let me bring my stats up really quick.
don't you have like a -1 in con?
I think I do. So yeah, it's a 6. So yeah, but okay, decent booze.
It's like it's good wine, that kind of thing.
Okay, okay,
So you're pretty much fine, just a bit tipsy.
that's good. All right, all right.
So Dave was just going, so you got the shipping job. Why?
He offered. I don't ask me, man. I got lucky.
Huh. I know he works in mysterious ways, but that's fucking extra mysterious.
Who
Eh,
can say? He's a nice guy, I
Yeah.
guess.
I've met him a few times. He's like a personable Coca-Cola executive? Is that the
I guess
right
that's one way of
term?
putting it. I kind of like squint my eyes. I'm like, maybe.
I mean, he's about that rich.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't actually know how big his company is. How big do you think it is?
Oh, fuck if I know. I mean, like, he seems to have people everywhere, so I'd say this big. I hold my hands like, this far apart.
Like showing how big a fish you caught.
I'm kind of shrugging and being like, it's this big at the same time.
Blessed.
Magnificent.
Awesome.
I know he does a lot of I'm blanking. I know he does a lot of like fucking
Then you know my
Criminal work,
whole
so he's gotta
conversation there.
He does a lot of what?
like criminal work. He's like think an illegal bank mixed with like an illegal shipping company.
Hey man, I don't give a shit as long as he pays me.
Oh, he's paying. How much is he paying you?
I don't know. Am I getting paid? I don't know, actually. Am I getting paid minimum wage here?
No, you're getting paid like 150, like 250 per thing, depending on how he feels about you. And
Damn, son. Okay, yeah, I tell him that.
is nice. Though he's probably gonna cut you in better, like once you proved you're not a shit.
Yeah, I hope I can.
I think everything's gonna be fine.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Oh, by the way, you got a gun? Just as a question.
No, I wasn't given any.
He just kind of like tosses you a Glock.
Thanks.
Gives out
Kinda like
free blocks.
Do I have a belt or anything? Like, do I have pants and a
Yeah,
belt? or something?
yeah.
I just stuff it in my belt, and I'm just like, okay.
Doesn't really work if you're trying to do like security when you're not carrying some kind of weapon. I know there's
Dude,
some cases where you don't want a gun specifically.
I mean, I was expecting him to give me stuff, but he kind of just gave me a place and told me to be here the next day. So I'm not exactly. I don't really know what he was expecting. I don't exactly have an armory back at that.
Knowing him, he probably expected me to give you.
Probably.
He is that kind of plainy asshole.
Yeah.
The ship comes into port and he says, "Up and at 'em," and he goes onto the boat. It's you know how boats are typically labyrinthian, like
Oh yeah, no, trust me.
yeah. This one
you know,
seems
trust me.
almost like asshole-ish to an entirely new degree,
Wow. Okay. So
like
it's like,
actively dickish to get around.
huh? Okay. So am I getting like weird supers vibes from this, or is this literally just
Like-
like a really crazily designed?
It's definitely a really crazily designed ship, but could you roll me a D?
A D20? Yeah. Give me a second.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, and you have a sneaking suspicion that whatever is at the bottom of this ship, like below all the rooms that you're allowed into, is some weird, really heavy bullshit, and that's part of the reason I had to build around it.
Huh. Okay. So there's some kind of well, I guess that makes sense considering what they told me that they were going to be moving some super powered mech suit or something like that.
Yeah, speaking of which, from kind of like an elevator thing, once you reach the top deck of the ship, comes this giant fuck off box. Roll me a d20 con check.
Okay, that's a 14. That's all right.
You feel a bit nauseous even being close to it, but
What
you
the
get
hell?
over it pretty quick.
Some kind of radiation emitter or something like that. Something with shit. I don't know. What is this? I'm not that smart.
You say that to Dave.
I'm just kind of like, mumbling out loud because I don't really know what to say. Like, I'm playing off of my intelligence here. I probably don't even know what fucking radiation is.
Fair enough. Dave kind of like pulls up his arm and you see like a metal something and he just goes, "Yeesh." And a forklift is pretty much driven to your location that Dave gets in, and he kind of like beckons you to the other seat on the forklift.
Okay. I get on the forklift.
As Dave is picking up this giant fuck off box, roll me another con.
Oof. Con checks, not my. Oh, good. Okay. 17.
Yeah,
You could say
even
it's
as
not
you
your
get
portfolio.
closer to almost a nausea field around, you power through it like a champ, unlike your normal state, and you get over the nauseousness. You have no fucking idea what's causing it though.
Interesting. Okay.
I should like try and describe just how fucking big this box is. It's bigger than the forklift. The only reason this forklift can pick it up is because it's an industrial forklift that should not be on this.
Oh, so it's like the super heavy ones.
Yeah, like the super heavy duty. It's carrying shit bigger and heavier than.
Huh.
Yeah, and it almost strains to pick up the box, but it manages.
All right then.
Yep. So get the box down to the truck, and Dave just kind of wonders, how the fuck are we gonna get this in? Like the truck is big enough to carry it theoretically, but you'd have to get it in there.
Into the cart itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can't we just raise it up and like have someone push it from the back?
I could do that. You'd have to drive the forklift.
I mean, can't we do the thing where we just, drive the box into the truck with the forklift and then,
Basically, you'd have
remove
to. He'd have to be the one to push it in, and somebody would need to put it in place.
Okay.
Yeah. So he says, "Can you drive this?" Or
Sure. Yeah.
okay, and he gets out of it and kind of like hangs on to the box and the forklift itself and says, "Just drive it in there, like
Okay. Let's
roll
I
me
give it my
a d20." It's not too complicated, but
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm fine. 18.
all right, then you get it in there, and then with strength that you don't think is normal, he pretty much just kind of like shoves it in there with both of his hands, and then kind of keeps pushing it to the back of this.
Silk Bay.
What?
No, sorry, I'm just looking at what Commissar mispronounced. Never mind. Just keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, he with strength that you don't think he should have, he pushes the box in there and then like keeps pushing it to the back of this truck and says, "Ah, shit, that was heavy. Good job on a forklift, though." And he kind of like jumps out of the truck soon after.
Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I try and like do that like teenage thing where I kind of like just lean on the wheel and make it seem like I'm just like
Fuck.
really laid back, and I'm just like, it was no problem. It's
Like
like
real
easy.
cool.
I do this all the time. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Goes, neat. Then he kind of like, after hanging on to the forklift again, tells you to move it back. You actually hear a slight groan as he hangs on to the.
Ooh, okay. Lay off the Twinkies, man. And I drive the forklift.
Yeah. After you drive it back, he hops off of it and then says, "Now to get those other fucking boxes that I was told we needed to get."
All right, let's go back and forth.
Yep. So roll me a d100.
You want
Yep.
83. Are we wanting higher or lower?
Higher because you do it faster. It takes you about an hour and 30 minutes to pack up everything.
Damn, that's not bad.
Yeah, it helps that fucking Dave over here seems to carry everything like it's made of tissue.
That is helpful. I mean, like he does wear fucking power armor most of the time, so yeah.
Yeah. Actually, roll me a d20.
Uh, 18 again. What the fuck is with me
You
and
are.
18 today?
I don't know. Always hit on a fucking soft 18. Don't actually do that in blackjack. It's terrible.
Yeah, no, screw that. I hate.
Fuck that concept. Ignoring that, you are confident that he is not this strong, but he's doing it anyway.
Huh. Wow. Okay then. Someone must really need the money.
I don't really need the money. I just like doing jobs fast and easy.
All right. I can understand that. Faster means more time to spend money.
Yeah. And he locks up the truck, gets in front, and says, "Get in, dude."
Okay, I hop in the truck.
And so as you're driving to the designated warehouse, roll me a con check real quick.
Ooh.
This nausea field ain't being pretty to you.
All right, 15. All right, not as good, but not as
It gets worse as you're driving, but you can still handle.
bad. Okay, good.
He's kind of just saying, "And what the fuck are we shipping?"
I don't want to know. Let's just get it where it needs to go and forget that we ever saw any.
I mean, fair enough, but it's like, I'm pretty sure that thing's lead line.
I don't know. Hopefully it is, but I don't want to stick around long enough to find out if it is.
Now it's like, it's lead lined. I know that, but it's still causing the nausea field.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
How many years off my life do you think I'm losing right now?
They have good cancer treatments now, you're probably fine.
Great.
Okay.
And it's
Did I-
only been
did I
like,
guess it?
Do you know how poor I am, though?
you won't be poor for long.
Great, did I guess that?
File it with work
Oh,
myself.
let me see, Ferrari. It's not a nuke. It's not a nuke.
Fuck.
Might
I
be
wanna
the-
know
Maybe
Might
that.
be the
nuclear
nuclear
powered,
power
but it's not a
core.
nuke.
Might be the nuclear power core that we're generating for
Well,
this.
there's something nuclear in it.
There
Well,
may be
multiple
parts.
things nuclear in it.
I wonder what it
Okay,
is.
so
Looks
far.
at the thinks about weaponry.
Yeah.
Seems like it's lead lined box, but still Maju field. What the fuck is in?
Hmm.
Yep.
And no, well, if I had to take a guess, and this is off for record, you
Yes.
kind of like looking at you for affirmation. I think it's a mech.
You think it's a what? Are you cut off?
A mech, like a mecha, like
I'm-
like
I
Gundam.
think-
Fucking
I think you're right. I think I heard the number man mention something about something better than a glitter.
Eee. I don't like the idea of that.
Well,
Like, you know what those are, right?
I've heard stories.
Assault rifle rail shotgun.
Yeesh.
Laser guided. And he kind of like drives into the warehouse you're supposed to unload everything. Laser
Okay.
guided.
I don't want to be around when that thing comes online.
Yeah. I'm working for a company that's making this kind of shit. It's like he kind of looks at you with disbelief.
I'm just sort of like indifferent. I'm just like, eh. I mean, we live in an age of superheroes. I'm not surprised by much these days. But yeah, super. Does that mean we're working for the bad guys?
Yeah, so we did that, eh?
Everyone's bad.
Hans, are we
Dave's
the bad?
response to that, he kind of like looks up a bit, just like thinking it over, and he says, "I think we're all the bad guys."
I can live with that.
Yeah,
Can
and then
you though?
you start
Can you
unloading
though?
the truck.
All right.
Roll me another D100.
It doesn't. It takes
no,
a little
not
longer
one.
to unload
It
the truck.
takes like 2 hours and a half because Dave has to get clever with how to get the giant box out of this.
That makes sense. Yeah, it'll be harder to get that stuff out of there versus getting it in.
His solution was to pretty much get like a thin metal plate, hoist it under the box, and then kind of lift the box up slightly and drag it.
Oosh, the God,
Like
yeah, I wouldn't want to.
he is the forklift.
Yeah, that would take forever. I'm not
Yeah.
looking for it.
Yeah, he did all of that, and you said like, "Don't worry about it. I got this. I got."
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
All right.
Yep, but he manages it. And
Alright.
roll me one final con check.
Ooh, slowly getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting kind of bad. It's not there yet, but you feel like you should be wearing a hazmat suit. Like you probably should, preferably.
Yeah, but I don't own one. I'm not rich.
Yeah, and David just kind of says like, "Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's fucking leave. We unpacked everything, right? Yeah,
let's get the fuck out of here.
let's get out of that radiation field."
All right. Where should we go though? I don't know what we're supposed to do after the job's done.
You gotta report it to your boss, right? And then we just kind of
Yeah, we gotta go back to the numbers man. Okay, yeah, I just gotta go tell the numbers man, and then yeah, do you have a bar we can go to?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Just come with me, I guess, and we'll go after.
Yeah, to the number man's place. Insert Batman theme.
At the
Yeah.
number man's
Also,
place.
Drake, look in general. Is that
Hold
gonna
on,
be
what-
Cherry?
Wait, what the? a second. We've got a music bot.
Oh yeah, we have a music bot. I forgot about that.
Oh no, I'm gonna get copyright claimed again.
No,
Oh,
I-
shit.
Again and
Oh,
again.
God, oh, fuck.
Like, it's not even a company that owns the music, it's just a company that exists to copyright claim that's been claiming me.
Oh.
And I'm claimed.
Yay!
I'm
we just
sorry.
It's fine, I don't make any money off of this anyway. It's not like I get enough
Yeah.
views for that.
Wait, did we use the sound? I had it muted.
You
Yeah,
did.
yeah, we did.
Damn it. Okay, I gotta cue it up again. But all right.
Okay.
Want me to do that?
Did somebody do? Hold on. I think I've got the. Yeah, I've got it. Hold on a second. All right, to the numbermans, please. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay.
I have less than
Oh.
15 minutes, right?
Might as well play the Batman theme while we're at it.
Well,
Yeah, hold on a
Ferrari, time to make you stonks because you're about to leave. Okay, give me a second to do
Exactly.
math.
Oh
Hold on
man.
a second.
FMX doesn't exist in my universe.
Just give yourself $6,300, and that's what you're gonna be making over the course of the next.
Copy that.
How is he making that much?
Because he's getting a
Meanwhile, at
cut
the back
of
carrier-
illegal gun.
Okay.
600,000 and what?
Super claimed now.
300 what? Because I can't hear you over the shitty music.
I'll just send it.
It's already over.
I skipped it.
Oh, okay.
Next.
Yes.
Did you see? Did you see what I sent you? I dissolved it.
No, I have not.
Don't read it out.
Oh. You are stupid.
Anyhow, you made stonks, Ferrari. Yeah.
Wish I was here to
Juvenum-
make stones.
Place, yes, fucking. Yeah, you arrive at the reception area, and the receptionist looks almost in a
Huffing and puffing.
Why?
just like almost pouty about something.
Oh no.
Huh. Oh, I remember. Okay, I'm just like, hello again.
now.
You look a little uppity. What's up?
They didn't even do the bluff right.
Who?
What?
Shush. Shush now.
The reaction.
What?
What?
I'm sorry. Wait, what?
I don't know what you're talking
Sorry, this
about.
is out of character laughing. I'm sorry. I'm corpsing
Oh,
so bad.
Okay.
Oh.
This is just fake news.
Yeah, she looks at you pouty and just says, I didn't even do a bluff right.
Okay.
Let's go to the elevator.
Yeah. Thanks. I get in the
I love how
elevator.
you seem more intimidated by this than
Well, it's-
anything else.
I'm
He's
just
more intimidated by
confused.
having normal conversations with people.
Yeah.
He has social anxiety like a normal teen.
Oh, glorious, fucking glorious. He's more used to criminal conversation than regular
I mean, he was a
It's
pickpocket.
easier- It's easier talking casually to random fucking people who I don't know than having an actual conversation with someone.
about a problem that somebody has that is
I don't know how to
very
empathize.
human problem.
No.
Human emotion? What is this?
Like someone being pouty that they didn't get to do the interrogation correctly. That's what
Yeah.
we're talking about here.
They're so upset because Nax just fucked it up so bad.
Shush now. I don't know what you're talking about.
And she just got upset
Yeah,
instead of away.
You go into the elevator and Dave just kind of looks at you like, what the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Is that normal for supervillain?
I mean, I don't know. This is my second day. I don't know.
I love how weirdly awkward you are about it.
It's just I fuck if I know. I
Jack
don't
is
know. I'm
actually just
like,
bad at interacting with people and their problems.
I mean, it definitely shines through in this interaction at least. I'm not usually this bad, but
They're just kind
it's
of
working
looking
out.
at you like, huh? Okay.
Interesting.
Socially,
Yeah.
are you socially anxious, kid?
No.
Maybe.
You sure?
Maybe.
Yeah. No, I'm not. No.
Are you sure?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Are you
Thanks.
sure about
I'm-
that?
yeah.
Are you?
Shut the fuck up. Let's go.
Is that you're awkward around
The
with?
voices
Yeah.
in his head are asking him to be sure.
Oh wait, has he already gotten himself killed? Oh fuck.
No.
Again and
No,
again.
no. And it's more like he's the voice in somebody else's head.
How's it going?
That's not happening yet. Ignoring that.
Okay.
Anyhow. You arrive at a number man's office and he
What
says,
is life?
Hey,
did
boss.
she complain about like the person not getting the bluff right?
Who? Yes, but I don't know why.
She complains about whenever someone like
yeah.
tries to get my services, right? But they don't know who I am. So they ask for wrong questions or like say the wrong thing. And normally when people are confronted about that, they try and like get through it anyway by claiming somebody that they know went to my office or at least to the building. But the
Well-
guy just referred to somebody that didn't exist, right?
Drake,
Man,
Uh-huh.
so she had to
I didn't
just turn him
understand the
away.
question first. I'm blaming that.
Interesting.
This isn't my first
Okay.
language. Fuck
The
off.
number man continues and is just like,
Same.
and he
Your
likes
point.
doing
You're all
this kind of like interrogation thing, right, man? So she'll usually like drag out the conversation because she thinks it's funny, but because he didn't do it right or didn't do it the normal way, she just had to turn him away.
Okay.
So wait, I
And-
successfully stumped.
I'm just
The
kind of
person.
accepting this, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, okay. I don't really know how to respond to that, but okay.
All of my superpowered subordinates are emotional, I guess you could say.
Okay, that's seems like
It's
a first
normal.
world problem,
It's
if you ask me.
normal. Well, not particularly. He seems a lot more emotional than usual in this conversation.
Hey, hold
Huh.
up.
I mean, the fact that he's even
Normally-
talking to me about his subordinates is like a little unnerving.
Normally, superpowered people use their superpowers as like a coping mechanism because there's this thing in their brain that kind of like SSRIs them back to normalcy because everyone has superpowers. Is
Normal is boring.
Yeah.
So
Being normal sucks. Superpowers are cool. I wish I had superpowers. Give me superpowers. Drake,
You'll have
come on.
superpowers once you have a traumatic accident that completely breaks your brain.
I'm not going to have a
Oh
traumatic
shit!
accident.
Yeah, I
because
can
I'm made
blame
of
that on
steel.
that. Yes.
Well,
Thank you.
then you don't get
Whenever I just kinda-
superpowers.
So Norman just kind of continues, just like, but when they're fine and there's nothing weird happening, they're not in shock or whatever, it kind of makes them more emotional or like almost like just a bit manic, just a tiny bit.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
I had the
I'm
same
dead.
thing for a while, right? But I got over it, you know?
You have superpowers?
Yes, I do.
Cool. What can you do?
What can you do, Luther?
It's kind of like anything that involves math, just like anything. Name
What's 2 plus
an
2?
4, obviously.
That's amazing.
I
What's
handle
2 plus
I
fish?
he kind of like looks at you like I handle math that is like world level, right? I can do that kind of thing too.
What is the
But
square
also-
root of pi?
He lists off the actual square root of pi for like 50 characters and then goes, I think yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
Damn, son.
I could continue, but that's useless.
Mad math
I
skills.
can see that. That's a crazy.
He
Yeah,
probably gets asked
and,
that question a lot.
in personal things, right? In person, I can do it to like predict things that are immediately going to happen through like into the standard deviation.
All right. So.
Just like anything, like I can probably predict one of the universes of you what you're about.
Jaslyn noises in the background.
Yeah, what is that squealing? Can you predict what that is?
This is extra dimensional creature. Don't worry about it.
Wait, what the fuck?
She haunts the subway, sir.
That-
She
Oh
haunts
my
the
God.
subways.
No, that's not what he says. That's not what he
The
says.
sandwich
He just
shop.
continues. He continues
The
like
Subway.
almost tired of explaining. It's like
The
they're
Subway?
extra dimensional creatures, right? They just travel around randomly. She's one of them, and I've been harvesting her for data because whenever she comes here, I boot her out of the universe.
Ooh, okay. Sounds
Like normal
interesting.
people.
I'm just kind
Yeah,
of like
and-
accepting this as a person who has no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, you're just kind of listing off information, just like, yes, I am scientist.
I am science man. I know how science works.
I too
Yeah,
do
science.
Smile and nod.
Or science, yes. So, I'm trying to steer the conversation away from things that I have no idea about. We finished the delivery. Things
That's
all
good.
stored away in the warehouse. Might wanna include anti-rad suits or shit like that next
that was
time.
a one-time thing.
Oh, okay, good because I think you
Yeah,
said that there was
yeah.
healthcare included in this, and I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
lose.
I know a doctor. He can
Okay.
fix that.
That's good.
If you feel like you're bleeding for whatever reason, then I'll refer you to him.
Great. I'll let
Feel
you
like you're
know.
bleeding from
I-
the inside. Please call Dr. Paul.
He looks at you like, I feel like I said that wrong.
I'll try and let you know if I ever start bleeding from the inside.
So
Good.
not from
Okay.
the
I know
outside.
you
then.
aren't right now because of
Yeah.
like everything about you. That's
Good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
yeah. You're good. You're good.
Great.
Is he
Same
good
time
though?
tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. And your money, and he pulls out $250 and says, and from now on, you get a 1% cut.
Of what? The shipment?
The total value our side of.
Ooh. Well, thank you, boss.
In other words, you get 1% of what
man.
I make from each shipment.
Holy fuck. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, boss. I like how he's okay. Out of character, he just paid me $250 for what was effectively like 3 hours of work.
Well, it was closer to like 5-ish hours.
Whatever. He just paid me $50 an hour. Then
Yeah, something like that.
there are working class citizens that don't get paid that much.
The working class
obviously,
citizens
that's-
that don't get paid that much. Well, you think?
Yeah, I wonder.
Ooh, yeah.
I wonder
My
why.
character had a
I
job at
wonder
the fucking
how.
gas station. He got paid
Yesterday
less
you
than
told me
minimum
about the
wage.
blue sky and all
I had a
that
job at Subway.
fancy
You didn't even
That
really
you
have
never
the
went-
job.
lemon tree.
I
Jesus.
want the severance.
Oh my
really.
god.
Subway
okay,
better
yeah,
come
I'm
back,
making
Drake.
bank. I'm okay, so I
Yeah,
guess
Subway or Riot.
same time tomorrow, boss.
Yeah, and actually, yeah, Dave, you can leave. And he says, okay. And he just kind of goes back into the elevator. Says, what's your actual?
My actual name?
Yeah.
Zim.
Zim.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Beta
Like
Zim.
SIM card.
Like full name?
I don't have a last name.
Seriously?
My man.
I'm an orphan. What do you expect?
I'm just
What?
gonna call you Anthony. Fuck it.
Anthony? Fuck you. My name is. I didn't actually say that in character, but like, my name is. You were fine. Anthony, fine. I want to be named Zim, but fuck it. Fine.
Like he's just going to call you Anthony because he knows what Invader Zim the show is, and he's just like, I'd rather not.
Okay,
Let's
I mean,
just
like, in
this.
character, my character was not named at birth, and nobody at the orphanage ever gave me a good name. So I literally just I named myself after fucking cartoon characters, and I used to rename
Aw.
myself. When I was younger, I used to rename myself like every other year or so when I got into a new TV show, and I stopped doing that like 3 years ago when I stopped watching the last show, and that's just the last name that
Ow.
stuck basically.
There's a.
We
I
have
could
a
give
dead
you
boy.
papers to, like, actually have all the stuff you to like be in the system and whatever.
Sure, great. I'd be happy to fill that out.
There's gonna be a lot of papers.
How many papers?
Birth certificate, passport, fucking the whole 9 yards for an emancipated.
Sure, I'll fill it out, but I'm probably gonna want to stay here to do it.
Okay, and he pulls out a box from the floor and kind of like sifts through a bunch of
Shaking
files.
right now.
Okay. Actually, I should
Says,
probably tell Dave I'm
Imagine the
gonna be busy
bowels of
for a
this
while.
lad.
We're gonna go out drinking after this.
Oh, okay. He kind of like tosses you a phone.
Oh yeah. Is this not the same burner phone that he gave me?
Just use that to call Dave. That's what I used to call
Oh.
him.
Great. I just punch it. I look for Dave's number in the contacts. I guess look for Dave and.
It's pretty much just a bunch of like first name Aries contact, like throughout like 50 people in the contacts list, and then you find
Okay, so I find Dave and I call him. I'm like, "Hey, Dave, I'm gonna be a little busy. I gotta fill out my citizenship papers. So go on."
okay, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not a citizen?
I am, but I'm an
Imagine not
orphan,
being a
so I don't
citizen.
have a birth certificate and all that kind of stuff.
Oh. Is Number Man helping
Yeah, he's helping me.
you? Okay. That's
He better
good
be.
for you.
Yeah.
Like the
we'll
Norman
go
services
drink
are
tonight when I'm
thousands of
done.
dollars to get a citizenship.
I'm just
Well,
kidding.
it's because he's an employee and he wants all of his employees to not look like they're from another
Fucking is it Gnome? Yeah, it's Gnome's sister Potato, right? Gnome, you should just get your
Yeah.
sister to come work for the Number Man.
I mean, nah.
It's a good deal.
Dude, child labor is the fucking best.
Yeah, I
Number
love
Man
child
master
labor.
at it.
Dude, the Numbers
Well,
Man is like,
here's
he's got
the
it going.
thing. My character does not trust the Number Man.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he doesn't think Gnome's character doesn't trust the Number Man, even though the Number Man has shown no reason to not. But
Ooh. Okay, Drake, is the numbers okay, quick question. Is the Numbers Man so out of context, since he's aware of Jaslyn, is he aware of like interdimensional warp realm
he has been kind of both him and Four Leaf are heavily studying the multiverse and interdimensional travel.
Okay, interesting. All right. So I keep talking. Okay, so I guess I'll start filling out my paperwork with the Number Man, or is he gonna send me to another office to do that? He's not gonna make me do it.
Nah, he wants to help you work on the papers because he can perfectly match printer like.
Okay, so I'll stand down there and work on it with him for a while.
Yeah, and like first of all, what do you want your full name? Like just between 2 names and 4 names.
Well, first name is still gonna be Zim. Last name is gonna be
Bobway.
what's a ghetto?
Bob.
Like he's just kind of looking at you, not impatient, just like
I can you think of a last name for me? I don't. Fuck it. I'm just gonna
What?
be Zim Solo. Fuck it.
please no, I have to make this look like real.
Okay. Well, fine. Just
Zim
call me
Solo.
call me like John Smith or something.
Sure, just give me a sec to think of a name.
Character info.
I mean, there are more stupidly named people in the world than Zim Solo.
Yeah, I know, but he wants to make it where nobody questions your birth certificate or anything.
Okay.
He has to
Okay.
enter
Fair
it
enough.
into the system.
Yeah.
Like he's doing this client side, making you a person.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to fuck him on this.
So,
So,
yeah, he wants your name to be like so normal that anyone who's looking at the system is just like, yeah, that's totally a person.
Anthony Thomas.
Anthony Thomas.
Yeah, just Anthony William Thomas
Honestly,
is
I'll
your
go with
now
that. Yeah,
legal
yeah.
name.
All right then.
Jesus Christ, you actually went with that?
Yeah, fuck it.
You literally have
Fuck
two.
it,
You
why
have the
not?
name of me and my brother,
Nice.
William and Thomas.
Yeah, Anthony William Thomas is his full name.
Jesus Christ.
Alright
And
then.
where do you want to be from in America?
The Bass Pro Shops Pyramid in Memphis, Tennessee.
That was oddly specific. Okay.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna be from.
Oh God, that's
That was
great.
Great advice.
I'm gonna be from Pennsylvania.
West Pennsylvania.
That's the most normal fucking place you could be from.
I'll just say
Yeah.
a nice suburb around good old Philly, Pennsylvania.
All right.
And, you're
Is
an
it in the West?
orphan who, because of a foster system, you're transferred to Silt Bay, and then you got yourself emancipated
Bada
because you
bing, bada boom.
found
Mr.
work under
Worldwide.
employ under one of my subsidiaries and proved your financial independence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nod, nod and smile.
Smile and wave.
Smile and nod.
boy.
Yeah, he's just
Smile
listing
and
off
wink,
facts about your new existence, and you're just like, yeah, sure.
I'm just like I'm letting the boss man decide because I'm not that smart. So I'm just like, you know what? If it makes sense, I'm sure the boss man will. He'll set me straight.
Yeah, and I'll say, I'll fill
I
out
didn't know
my
you liked
five
electroshock
generation
therapy.
family lineage. I'll just say from Germany and the Netherlands, because
Good.
we're fucking
Okay.
Good. We're not
and,
talking more about that. Good.
You see that he types exactly the same as printers, like in the same exact printer. And
Oh, really?
yeah, like all of his handwriting looks like a printer did it, with
Wow,
like
okay.
perfect precision.
Wow. All right
That's
then.
his superpower.
That is part of
he's
his
able to
superpower.
The human printer.
It's like
Human printer.
pixel accuracy here. I'm talking about. It
Jesus,
is
okay.
impressive shit.
Is
But
it
is
H?
he writing in pixel?
But can he write in wingdings?
Yes, he can.
Oh my
what?
god.
Wingding is just a bunch of numbers, technically.
It
Well,
is?
he can convert all of the numerical values tied to letters into any font in his head.
Because
And
all the
then
numbers have an
perfectly
ASCII
make
value, and then
them-
you can convert the ASCII value into the
Yes.
wingding.
To
Yeah,
do
we know that
writing and
means.
everything, he does ASCII math to figure out how he should write it, like instantaneously. That is how his
okay.
brain works.
The
now.
hardest part is just converting to binary. Once you have that, then
It's like whenever he
easy.
wants to write something now, he has to like in his like calculator brain, he has to think through all the steps to get the font he wants.
All right then. So.
Yep, and by the end, like about 2-ish hours later, and him writing almost as fast as yeah, you have perfectly forged a bunch of citizenship papers along with passport, proof of emancipation, including a legal case that never happened.
Oh, nice.
And yep, you are now entered into the census.
Awesome. I look at the boss and I'm like, you should probably hang on to these. I don't have any safe place to keep them.
Yeah, they'll just be shipped to the either the embassy or the citizenship office, and you can get them whenever you want as like proof of your existence because they think you exist.
Awesome. I'm just gonna take my passport with me though.
Fair enough, and he hands it to you. It is a perfect passport. You've seen a few passports when, like, people from other countries came to the orphanage and had to show their proof of, like, being a... So, you know this is a perfect rendition of a passport.
Damn. Okay. I'm just kind of admiring it. Like, oh, look at this. For a while.
Yeah,
Look at this. Look at it.
Uh, Perfectly printed, all hand printed, as you saw.
Holy shit! He wrote all of this with like.
Yes, he did.
Wow. Okay.
With a pen.
Perfect penmanship. All right then.
Indeed.
That's
It's
a
all just a
superpower
numbers
in and
game
of
to him.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's so bad.
think of it like this. He thinks of every piece of paper as a literal grid on which he paints very specific dots. He paints
a
it in
literal
like
printer.
yes, literally. He thinks like a printer now.
Jesus.
Which is just a
Okay,
computer.
Yeah, which means that this is a perfect passport. There is no problem with it.
Wow.
You would pass through any fucking office anywhere that has a US embassy.
I thank the numbers, man. I'm like, well, yeah, thank you, boss. This is wow. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, one of the perks of working under me, I do everyone's citizenship papers.
All yourself? Wait, you did everyone's citizen papers yourself?
Well, I have a few subordinates that can also do it, but not as consistent as
Oh well.
I
Yeah.
kind of make an infinite amount of I can make an infinite amount of these the exact same every time. I just fill in all the necessary information that I need.
Well, amazing. Thanks. How much time has gone by the way?
It's been at this point it's been 2 hours and 45 minutes as he
Okay.
wrote everything and got everything and then filed you into existence.
Oh, and by the way, stay
5 feet away from the street when you're walking on the sidewalk. Just as a suggestion.
The street? Why the street?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just as you're heading back to whatever abode you feel like at this.
Okay, yeah. I'll stay out of the street.
Just 5 feet away from the street itself. You can be on the sidewalk.
Interesting.
All right, I'll stay
Did
out
the
of
radioactivity
street.
make him magnetic?
Yes, no, maybe.
No.
Perhaps.
No.
I think it's more like there's something in the street that'll demagnetize my passport or something.
No, it's not it
No,
either.
I'm pretty sure this relates to your shipment.
Not that either.
No? Oh god, even
Hmm.
worse.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna go step into the street. So I guess I get in
It's
the elevator and
probably
leave.
some person.
Yep, and 30 actually 20 minutes after you leave the building.
Actually, hold on. Can I do a thing right before he leaves the
Sure.
building? Okay. And this is okay. I promise this is the last time I'm gonna do a thing in this campaign. I just want to drop this one more time. As I'm getting in the elevator, describe the guy's room to me again. Really, it's just a room with one elevator in it, right?
There's two elevators, one on each side of the room. One is for when you immediately leave, and one is for when you want to go back to the reception. Basically, if you're seen entering the reception area, you take the one that leads to the reception area. If you're not seen, then you take the faster one.
Okay, so I'm getting in the one to leave. That's the faster one. As I'm leaving the one from the reception, as I'm leaving in the one that goes outside the building without going to the reception. The reception hall elevator opens, and the boy with the blonde hair and the blue eyes from yesterday is in it.
Oh,
and
thank God.
I hear him say to the numbers man as I leave, "Let's talk," and then I leave and I can't see anything.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to tell you what that was about, but it has nothing to do with your campaign. It's just context for later.
Oh,
yeah,
by the way,
if they're
do
extra
you like
dimensional,
this
then
new
they'd be
map?
kicked out almost immediately after saying that.
I will say, okay, I'll tell you two things. Yes, it is extra dimensional. 2, he would not be able to kick.
Then he'd probably be reality warped out of there, right? Because that's the second.
What he doesn't know is Jaslyn's choosing to leave.
No, it's because the other way to do it, when he wants someone to just go, is basically he has a subordinate in the building that can reality warp a relatively large area and pretty much move people around.
See you around, kid.
Hmm.
So it pretty much just boot them out of the building itself.
All right. Well, the other guy's here just to talk, so that's fair. But still.
Pretty much anyone the number man doesn't want in his building aren't gonna stay around in his building, because at least for very long.
Hey Drake.
Fair enough.
Sad jazz and noises.
Yes, Ned.
I am terribly sorry. I actually have to help my mother with something.
That's fine.
Okay.
I probably won't come.
Wait, is the
able to-
receptionist the one who teleports people out of the building if he doesn't want them there?
No, she's the one that can read people's intentions.
Oh, okay, okay.
The one that can reality warp the building and the local block is
Oh really?
isn't a secret.
Is a secret?
That's the bit.
Yeah, one, they're a secret, and secondly, they're in a secret room.
Okay, okay.
Nobody knows they actually exist. Like they're that kind of ghost person.
Okay, that's fair. But like I said, he still wouldn't be able to warp him out of the building.
Then the third thing would just be a list of just like kill the thing.
True, unless like if he wanted to. Although I assume he'd like freak out about it. Regardless, it's not that important, so let's just drop
The
it.
number man doesn't really freak out because he has fought things that are like
He has
way
fought
scary.
supers before,
Oh,
right?
but by the way,
No,
get
yeah,
the,
he
get
fought.
the campaign moving along.
Hold on, I want to know what the number man
I want
fought.
to describe something. For 4 years, the number man was pretty much a super-powered hitman who was New York's boogeyman for like
so he
4
was the
whole
John
years.
Wick of fucking New York, basically. For
Yeah, and he
superheroes.
did a bunch of like interstate, international shit in North America. Like he was the boogeyman of New York, and whoever he got paid.
Huh. Okay. Was he just like? Was it because of his superpowers, or because he was just that good?
Both.
Damn. Okay.
Like he is that good, but he also has superpowers that make him better.
Okay.
He
okay.
was actually a fixer by trade before getting his superpowers. He just honed them even harder.
Okay. I will say I only brought this up because one, no, I brought it up before, and two, because you said that he is looking into transdimensional.
Yeah, he's looking pretty hard into transdimensional travel, and he is thinking of talking to Four Leaf about it because
Transdimensional travel?
he thinks. Yeah,
Yee.
he's thinking of talking to Four Leaf about it, but he doesn't think Four Leaf is interested in it because he hasn't actually talked to Four Leaf about it.
All right. For the sake of continuity, then he's not going to remember this conversation.
Well, he writes down most of his conversation, or
Fair
has
enough.
someone write them down for him.
Then the notes
By
are
the
not going to make any sense. But regardless, let's move on.
Do you like my Africa map?
It's
What your
cursed.
It is Nito.
It is. Oh wow. Yeah. No. Hold on a second. I haven't. Okay. So I don't see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's changed a little, but yeah,
No.
it is interesting.
What, the Portuguese owning a majority of the good old German colonies?
No.
I'm noticing that. I'm also noticing American Liberia.
But yeah, no one fucks with the number man. He kicks ass. Don't fuck with him.
Anyways,
No.
Okay.
what triangles?
He's like
All is
Figure-
well. I found a way to dissolve it.
nice. Think
Good.
of
Dissolve what?
the number man like a retired Navy SEAL style hitman
Yeah.
who could still kick your ass. He just doesn't want to.
I don't want to say anything because it's going to give away what I'm actually dealing with. So I'm just going to leave it. All I can tell you is I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything because I am
I
going to
swear,
reference
Jack.
this. I'm not going to reference.
Why are we
this,
dealing with this
but-
interdimensional bullshit?
If
We're
you're
not- we're
doing a
not,
thing
that's what-
called Jack hates magicians, just like Jack hates tieflings, I'm gonna throw some cards at you.
Oh, it's not Jack hates magicians. It's Jack's trying to dump fucking like foreshadowing for when he eventually gets this far in his campaign.
Okay, so
What
for a
you
year
don't
from now.
know, triangles,
ignoring that,
Ignoring,
where are you
let's move
going?
on.
This is
Do I
just
not
the
know?
universe where Jack hates everything.
This is
I
not the
know
universe where
Jack
Jack
hates
hates everything. This is
everything.
the universe where Jack is an emo teenager.
Ignoring that, Jack, where are you
So
going?
yeah, Jack hates everything.
Oh, I'm gonna go find Dave and see if he still wants to have that drink.
All right, then. He's about 35 minutes away from where you are, so you can manage that.
Okay.
Though, about 20 minutes into your walk, roll me a.
Oh, jeez. I stayed out of the street.
You're following the advice of staying 5 feet away from the street.
Yes, I rolled a. What is this? Just a 9. So.
Yeah, as you're walking by, a car swerves while going way too fast and almost hits you. But if you were standing closer to the street, you would have been body checked by it.
Huh. Neat.
That's the number. Oh god.
So what?
Yeah, you would have been ran over by the car if you didn't follow his advice.
Wait. So Emma, do I have superpowers now? Because I had like a
No.
traumatic experience. Oh, okay.
You're feeling a bit on edge because you nearly got like you nearly got your chest caved in by a car going like 120.
Oof. Okay. I really want that drink now. So I'm just gonna move on. I don't know. Am I supposed to investigate the car?
No, that's not my thing. It's like, does your character connect the dots?
That I was almost run over by a car and I rolled a 9.
Yeah. And the only reason that you weren't ran over is because you were farther away from the street.
No, I don't connect the dots. I'm not that smart.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You,
I'm
my
just
good
like,
sir, are
holy
a
crap,
special kind
a-
of person.
Oh, this is not the typical character that I kind of play, so I'm playing it off the cuff here.
So you're just like, well, shit.
That could have been worse. On to the bar.
Yeah, you meet Dave at the same bar that Gnome got his antidepressant, anti-depression booze.
I don't think I was here for that.
Basically, Four Leaf recommended Cecilia a bar that sold antidepressant booze and other stuff, and she got antidepressant booze.
Oh, okay.
And then she got a hit of the antidepressant gun.
Which
Yeah, because Cherry has that.
and then Gnome gave me some of that, which has helped me finish my fucking cell phone to sell earlier.
So Dave is just sitting at the bar, just chugging a whole bottle of whiskey.
Wow. Okay, you got started without me. See?
Oh yeah. Hey, dude.
Yeah. How's it going? I just slip into the bar and I order myself something because I have money now.
Yes, you have money. What do you get?
Get me like straight vodka. Actually, I have straight vodka. Get me whiskey. I'll have what he.
All right then, that is $22 because this
That's
is
some
good
expensive
whiskey.
fucking whiskey,
This
but
is,
fine. I've
this
got
is
money.
good whiskey.
I've got money. I'll pay it. Give me the whiskey.
Peculiarly, this bar's thing seems to be they just give a bottle to the guy. You have no
They
idea
just
how they
give the-
have so many bottles of this, but you
Oh,
know.
they just give me the whole bottle?
Yeah, not asking your age or anything. Because this is a docs, bitch. They don't do.
Wow. Okay then. Yay. I kind of
And
toast the
You're
bar.
associated with Dave, and Dave knows the guy who's running the.
Oh, he knows the bartender and the bar owner.
Yeah,
Nice.
the bartender is the owner of the bar,
Oh, sick. Okay.
and also the entire security detail.
Nice.
As
Alright,
in, the bartender is the entire security detail.
Oh, Jesus. Is he like the super buff bartender?
Well, that, and also, out of character, he does have superpowers.
Oh, okay.
He's seen some shit.
All right then. So,
He
I
cut
guess I'll
his
just-
teeth, proverbially speaking. And literally speaking that one time. That's besides the point.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. He's seen some shit. All right.
Yeah. And Dave gives you a toast, just like,
So how you doing, man?
Well, I mean, the numbers man helped me. Hold on a second. Uh, the mic is nowhere near mine now. The numbers man, he helped me fill out like all my official citizenship papers. So I guess I'm
Oh, shit,
officially a
man.
citizen now. Yeah.
What's
Uh,
so what
almost.
what is your name?
What name did he end up giving me? Did we go with John Smith? No, we went with
Anthony William Thomas.
Anthony William Thomas. Yeah, we went with Reader's name.
Well, it's Reader's first name.
I know, and his brother.
And Anthony's just kind of there.
Hi, I'm Anthony.
Thomas. Okay. Hey.
Just like
Yeah. You're just there all of a sudden. It's like,
No.
hey, how's it going?
you're just like, hi, I'm
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah. I'm just like, okay, yeah, my name's it's Anthony William Thomas now.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, you didn't have all of that filled out? Like, did someone?
Dude, I was an orphan. I was abandoned at the
Yeah.
orphanage when I was born.
Ship.
Yeah. So, yeah, never had anything like that. I had
That sucks.
citizenship. I had citizenship, I guess, but I never had any of the papers or anything.
Huh. Sounds like a shit orphanage.
Yeah, you could say that again. I down like
Yeah.
a couple of shots of whiskey when I say that.
Yeah, con check.
My boy, I'm good tonight.
Yeah, you're feeling good. You're fine.
All right then. But yeah, I am good to drink tonight. But I'm like, yeah, so also almost got run over by a car on the way over here though. So there's that.
Shit, really?
Yeah, oddly enough, Numbers Man told me to stay out of the street. So yeah, good luck, I guess.
Wait, what? Wait, he told you to stay away from the street.
Yeah, he
And
told me to
then-
stay like 5 feet from the street the entire way here, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. It turns out it was good advice because fucking drivers in this city, man.
Did he predict that?
Oof, I don't know, maybe he has a superpower like that. He did say he has powers, but he didn't say what he could do.
Nah, he never told me exactly what he could do either. He just says like numbers related.
Out of character, do I know that he was married to Overheat?
No, Four Leaf was married to Overheat.
Oh, Four Leaf was married to Overheat. Okay, sorry.
You have no idea of the relationship status of Number Man.
I should ask him if he's married next time I go see him.
And yeah, Dave just goes, shit, if you can predict that kind of thing, what kind of business is even?
Dude, I don't want to know. He's got us shipping like military grade mechs with super fucking radioactive, and he can predict the future. I don't want to know what goes through his head.
What must his thoughts be like?
Maybe they're in Windings. I drink more booze.
That's both in and out of character laughing.
Yeah. Awesome. Excellent meta in character.
Yeah, me and Dave
That's
have the
great.
same reaction. So it's
But
like
yeah.
predicting the future has fucking. Didn't he recite like 50 letters of the square root of?
Yeah, he's also super smart. We can chuck that one up. Do
Yeah.
I know he used to be the boogeyman, or was that all out of character? Dave
roll
would
me a
know
D20.
that, right? No, Dave would know that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, Dave actually doesn't know that because he doesn't really follow
He
the
doesn't
super
know that.
scene much. But people have made the connection online, so if you like bum around any
I'm just gonna
rooms or whatever.
ignore what I rolled because I don't spend that much time online. I spend most of my time pickpocketing people. So
Yes, fair enough. So you've heard of Number Man being connected to like weird shit before because he is relatively well known, at least among circles that would know anything about.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
He's
you know he used to do some shit.
he did this. Okay, so we know he used to do some shit. We know he deals in crazy military grade mechs. He's super smart, and he can possibly predict the future. Also, he literally writes in like, you know, Times New Roman.
How the fuck do you write in Times New Roman?
Dude, I don't fucking know. It's super is bullshit.
Fair enough. He kind of like looks up, just like, what? How do you write in Times New Roman?
I'm just like, dude, I'm still trying to figure that out myself. But I saw him do it. He literally wrote my entire passport for me.
Jeez, how do you? What?
Yeah, I show him
Right.
the passport.
Shit, he wrote this?
He literally wrote this in front of my eyes.
Like, he kind of pulls his passport out of thin air. Like, you know how they do like the magician, where
Yeah,
it just
just like it just appears in his hand or something.
he just kind of like does that. He opens it up, and it looks nearly the exact same as your passport, with the exception of like
crap.
your names and shit.
Yeah, and all the information and shit. Well, I guess he did yours too then.
No, this is an actual passport.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
I kind of look at both of them like, damn, I guess he really does do good work.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How do you fake that?
I shrug and I'm just like, dude, you're asking the wrong person.
He kind of like looks at the passport, but he even got the security dots right.
Maybe he has connections. Who knows? He certainly seems to have connections overseas
Probably.
with something.
Probably Schwaze. They're like illegal. Well, they used to be. Well, they kind of still are. They
Fuck
still
yeah.
are.
They're
Yakuza, man.
illegal.
Yakuza, man. Fucking Yakuza.
Yeah, they never really got out of that, I don't think. They just kind of like also do legal.
Yeah, they kind of just they changed the drapes, but they never repainted the house. If you know what I mean.
Well, they also do legal things. It's just that they also do illegal things.
Yeah.
Granted, that's kind of like every
Every-
mega company.
That is true.
Like,
But I mean,
you
there's
know,
not really any mega companies here that don't operate some shady crap.
you know, like the giant fucking radioactive box we transported.
Yeah.
Like the Girl Scouts.
I still
the Girl
don't know
Scouts.
how it managed to irradiate past the lead.
Super radiation, man. I don't know. Whatever he's got in there, it's gonna power some mega mech that's apparently bigger and better than those railgun, assault rifle, shotgun things you were telling me. I don't want to know the kind of power needed to power something like that.
Probably some kind of new nuclear power core or some shit that relies on a fucking patent pending process of it.
The thing was small for a nuclear reactor core, right?
Well, I mean, you've seen the nuclear reactor cores that are like in the power arm. You can.
I've never seen a power armor suit before.
Oh yeah, like you know the suit I was wearing, right?
Yeah, I've never seen the power core though.
Yeah, it's nuclear powered.
That thing is nuclear powered? It's tiny.
Yeah, he kind of like opens up his polo shirt and you see he's wearing more power arms. Like, this thing's nuclear.
What the fuck? That's like a skin tight jumpsuit he's wearing.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Holy shit. Okay then.
That's just fucking power armor.
Wow.
Well, this is like the cutting edge of Ares technology.
Yeah, like the ridiculously insane, just
Like the bleeding
micro.
fucking edge.
This is like
of
nanotech
what they
right
can
here. This isn't even microtech anymore. This is nanotech now.
Yeah, they actually had to harvest shards of, the cataclysm shards that were at the bottom of the bay to make this and that
Wow.
kind of shit. Like, they
How
had
the
to
fuck did he-
harvest
Wait.
esoteric technology.
How did he get his hands on that stuff then?
Firewatch, dude.
Okay. Firewatch is again when the number man finally decides to when my contract or something whatever like if I ever decide to come fucking work for Firewatch, hook me up please because I want some of that shit.
Yeah, they don't fuck around over in Firewatch. They mean business.
So what do I have to do to get into Firewatch? Kill like 50 people and prove I'm a badass or something? Or
Well,
50
you do
supers?
need to prove you're some kind of super badass, and you need to like be special forces and shit.
What if I just got superpowers? Would they accept me then?
No, you need to like be super experienced anyhow, because
Well,
it takes a
fuck, I
lot.
guess.
Like,
Give me a call in 40 years after I joined the Russian National Foreign Legion.
oh, and yeah, I have this, and like out of his fucking jacket, he pulls out this. You know, like how should I describe it? You know, like a sawed-off shotgun.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like a sawed-off Ares Alpha is what he currently is holding in front of you.
What does an Ares Alpha look like again?
It's pretty much a giant fuck you assault rifle that
Oh,
shoots
that thing he was
anti-power armor.
that thing that
Yeah,
he was using yesterday. Yeah, it's sawed off version of that.
yeah. It's like just a bigger version. It's like It looks like a giant fucking pistol.
How the fuck was he hiding that in his goddamn shirt?
Do you ask him that?
Yeah, how the fuck were you hiding that inside of your shirt?
He collapses with stock, and then it just kind of like gets smaller. Like it
What?
like almost visibly shrinks in front of you.
Fucking nano weapons?
Kind of, I think. I don't know. I never asked.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it just kind of
Well,
like does that.
damn. All right then. I forgot
Yeah.
for a second that Naruni has like these tiny collapsible weapons.
No, this is Ares, but they all have insane bullshit, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the best thing they can produce, and this is like one of the best versions.
Tiny self fucking folding super assault rifle.
Yes.
Yes.
Sawed off anti-power armor weapon.
Awesome. All right, so yeah.
This is the main reason why Dave was not at all scared of literally anything.
Oh, because he walks around with like the equivalent of a fucking RPG rocket launcher. Sorry, he walks around with the equivalent of an RPG machine gun railgun in his pocket.
Yeah, he walks around with a bolt machine gun, like a bolter machine gun.
Yeah, he literally walks around with like a
power
pocket
armor.
pistol. He literally walks around with a concealed carry version of a hand heavy bolter.
Yes.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, and he has like the best light power armor you can possibly receive from Ares.
Yeah, like
so he's like he has a walking, talking tank with a bolter machine.
Yeah, no, don't fuck with Dave.
Yeah, and fun fact, because I wanted to just take a minute to describe one of the illegal modifications that are in his suit that Ares gives to their Firewatch guys, which is why they don't sell them. It's called Overdrive, which pretty much does two things. One, it removes all the inhibitors that are in the suit and makes the engine work twice as hard.
Okay.
This kind of results in the entire suit becoming overheated over time because there's far too much current.
Overheated. I see what you did there.
And also, secondly, it fills the person's everything with combat stims.
Oh, so it just floods the entire body with combat stims.
Yeah, and then like overdrives the goddamn it.
So it basically just turns on berserker mode.
Yeah, like I want to describe the cocktail of drugs that gets flooded into the system of whoever uses this. Like, you know, Psycho from Fallout for one, pretty much
Yeah.
nanotech steroids, all of that
Yeah.
fun shit.
Yeah.
Can't feel pain on Psycho and nanotech steroids. All that cool.
Jesus. Yeah. No, thank you.
He is Dave here, who has spent 6 years on Firewatch, has only used Overdrive one time.
Damn. When was that?
You
I
don't
ask
want
him
to
that.
know.
I do want to know. That sounds awesome.
Well, I was on like an international thing, right? Totally never
Yeah.
happened, but I'm telling you about it. So I was over in this African war, right? Because everything happens in an African war now.
Yeah, of course.
And you know how there's this like empire in Africa who's controlled by this supers bit? Yes, you
Yeah,
would
I've
know. It's
heard of
on
it.
national news all the time.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so she like eats divisions for breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she just goes around like a fucking campaign zone, eats divisions for breakfast, and single-handedly is the only reason her empire doesn't lose constantly.
Huh. So she's just overpowered as fuck, and that's how they've managed to stay
Yeah,
together.
yeah, and after this giant coalition of forces was out to get her and her country, right? And I was in that coalition force as the Ares mercenaries, right?
Okay, yeah.
And I ended up an unlucky bastard in the front line of a fight with this bitch who ambushed.
Damn. All right. I'm
Yeah,
assuming you guys took
so
her down because you're here.
no,
Oh.
she left because we lived long enough for something more important to come.
Oh. Okay. Damn.
So she
All right.
just left.
Shit. All right. Supers are fucking scary, man.
Yeah. The only time she was interviewed, she said she could have killed the thing that blew up man.
It blew up what? Manhattan?
Yeah.
You mean over? Wait, who blew up Manhattan again?
The super that caused the New York.
Oh.
Yeah, that
Shit.
guy. Yeah, the empress of this fucking warlord state said that she could kill the super that caused the New York event.
Jesus. Okay then. We live in a fucked up world.
Yeah.
I need more whiskey.
Yeah.
Next round's on you.
Yeah, and he just kind of like gets more booze and he says,
Oh,
you know, there's this guy over in fucking the Middle East, right? Took over half of Saudi Arabia with giant fucking tank.
what? You mean Bane Blades? I play Warhammer 40k in canon.
Nice. He goes like, yeah, Bane Blades. I heard of that. He made a bunch like those things and then took over like all the oil fields in Saudi Arabia.
Wait, what? How the fuck did he make those things?
I don't fucking know. The word on the street is that we hired him, like America,
Yeah, because we
to
love
take.
firing.
Yeah, yes, and he was a merc, right, from France, and there was just a bunch of Abrams there, and he manifested powers, and he took apart those Abrams and made fucking Bane.
God damn, I want one of those. How come we don't get any of that
I
cool
want one of those. Yeah, I wish I could
I-
drive one of those. Naruni has some stuff like.
Naruni has shit like that?
Yeah, I seen them. They're fucking giant APC tank-looking things with like void shield.
Fucking fuck, dude. You know what? The world sucks, but the world's also awesome at the same time. Knocking back more whiskey.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, more whiskey.
I mean, we're just knocking back more and more whiskey as we're talking, like, and as we're like drinking, we're getting more and more like chummy, where we're like, dude, the world sucks, but it's awesome, and it's like you heard, like we're just kind of rambling from topic to topic.
Yeah,
after
he this Lawrence guy, he built this giant fucking mech that's like an aircraft carrier.
Holy fuck! You mean like, yeah?
Yeah. Hold on, I have like a picture of it because it's an Armored Core reference.
Oh yeah, let me take a look at it. But what was I going to say? Yeah, going back to the 40k thing, I'm gonna say in canon for this, my character is, if any of you guys have ever played or seen the tabletop game, I'm just one of those guys who walks into like a games workshop and tries to play one of the armies by dumping a bunch of like shitty toy army men on the table.
Amazing. And
I've
yeah,
seen
this
people-
is the image, Jack, in general of
Jesus.
approximately what the spirit of Motherwill would look.
Holy fuck, yeah. It looks like just a giant fucking spider tank with aircraft carrier landing.
Yeah, and it has giant, like 300 millimeter fucking artillery cannon.
Jesus Christ! And he
With-
just built these things with a
Yeah,
superpower.
with a cannibalized Naruni computer as the targeting system.
Holy shit! Okay then.
Yeah, he doesn't fuck around. There's a bunch of people like this in the setting
Wow. Okay.
who've just
yeah.
made the third world their goddamn playground.
I was gonna say like the whole world must be in a fucking cold war right now with all these crazy superpowers, like characters with massive armies and super weapons around.
If the entire third world is pretty much in a cold war of itself, that is also a hot war. A lot of
Yeah, that's what I see on the news anyway.
yeah, and like fucking Lawrence, that African bitch. There's just so many of them.
Must be tough for you then.
I was shipped all over the goddamn shop. Fucking,
Yeah.
it's pretty much immersive.
I need to. Yeah, I need to go take a piss. All right, yeah. As I go to stand up and take a piss, I completely black out from drinking too much whiskey and fall face down on the-
Glorious. Now,
Right.
for the rest of you to make money.
Yeah, now I gotta go to the
Wonderful.
bathroom.
Is it
Real.
my
I'll be right
turn?
back.
Yes. First, reader making his phone roll. Do me a deal.
Okay. E.
Given the progress he made last time, you make a phone right before Susie is going to drag you off to something. So off to the hench peoples.
Aw.
Don't worry, it's
I know.
concurring at the same time as hench people.
I know, I'm
but
just
I
messing
have to do
around.
hench people.
It's fine.
So you arrive at the warehouse, and Four Leaf is just kind of lounging around, and Mary, as Cecilia knows, is just kind of like sitting there for arms crossed. You can feel she's pouty behind her.
I wave.
Mary waves happily back at you.
Can I also wave at her?
She waves happily at you too, Penny.
Thank
Sorry, is
you.
this the
My
same
fingers
day?
are glued together.
Yes, this is
Yes.
the same day.
Okay.
Peer pressure. I'll wave as well.
Mary also waves happily at you.
Am I
Dave.
missing school in order to go get drunk with Dave?
No, don't worry. It's a Saturday and summer vacation is happening.
Oh, good. Okay.
You're fine.
Or you could be like my character and just say fuck school.
Luckily, you got
Yeah.
transferred almost immediately before summer vacation happened. So you got lucky
Okay.
with that, Jack.
All right then.
SMH getting into the summer vacation holiday thing when it ends.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, Mary's now waving at all of you happily.
And we're all
And
clearly
for-
waving back.
Yeah, and Four Leaf is just kind of looking at you all with a mix of confusion and like, why have I woken up to this on his face?
Do I see that?
Yes, he's not wearing his mask.
Oh, I shrug.
Oh.
Just like, I don't
Smile
know.
intensifies.
Sean, because he's in his Sean persona at the moment, is just like, what the fuck are you doing? Why
Peer
are you just
pressure.
waving at each other?
I think we're all a bit too
I'm
social
Canadian.
awkward
I
to say
like being
anything.
friendly.
I am alive.
Makes
You are
sense.
dead,
And he
Jack.
kind of like spins in his chair and goes back to what he was doing before he fell. And Mary says, hi.
I
Who
Hiya.
are you afraid?
Hiya.
Hench people. We do
is that what you say?
possibly illegal stuff for this
people.
man.
Yeah, that is who we are. That is our soul. We are venge people.
Yes. We have come to take your blood.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
So yeah, Mary says, "Oh, you're Four Leaf's henchman."
Hmm
in a
Yes.
sense.
We move
I-
things.
She kind of like giggles a bit and just goes, I wish I could have a henchman one day. Sounds
You could.
convenient. I could? How?
I mean, if you check your local subway, that's where he found Antonin.
What? She kind of like turns to Four Leaf and goes, no, I didn't.
Okay,
Okay, he
I
may
turn
have
to
kidnapped us
triangles then.
slightly.
You followed
she goes-
me.
She just goes, did you try and tell his original henchman?
Yeah, we
no,
were
this
bored.
is like, yeah, we were bored. But I didn't get caught. Oh,
I saw green lightning shooting out of a building. I put my application on a door.
Nice.
Yeah, I just followed the Russian girl.
Hey, I had life insurance.
Actually, I actually have gifts for all of you. And she kind of like stands up and a bag appears out of nowhere and she starts rummaging.
Oh, sweet.
It's like, yeah, just give me a second. It's like she reaches further and further into his bag, like further than she should be able to reach into his bag.
climbs inside the bag.
Like she's almost doing that, but not quite. She eventually pulls out what looks like three, like somewhat exoskeleton uniforms with the red gas mask attire that kind of like Four Leaf has, but not as. I made these for
Cool.
you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yep.
How did
She
you get our
hands them to
sizes?
you free. Oh,
That doesn't even matter.
what?
What?
Don't
Yes.
mind him. He
He's
just
a little
mumbles a lot.
slow.
I have cameras. I have cameras.
So you watch those two shenanigans. I look at immediately at triangles and Anton.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah. I have my Girl Scout cookie badge.
Yeah, she like kind of like points at the cameras on you two, Penny and Eve, that have been stuck to your like fucking.
Wait, those are cameras?
Yes, those are my cameras.
They're not
Holy, so
stolen,
we
right?
They've been on you for like a week now.
So you can see everything we do.
Yes, 24 hours every day for a week.
Pretty sure that's illegal.
They're super villains.
No, this is just forgetful. I'll take it off.
What? Wait, hold
wait.
up.
So you saw me remind them several times to take it off.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Well, there was nothing there.
She gets the camera off of you, Anton,
Uh,
and then points it
you're
at you.
some sort of magician.
I'm a magician.
No, I'm not a magician. I just make cameras and like other things.
Oh, did you see me shoot? No.
That's cool.
Yeah. What did you shoot him with?
Oh, you know, a gun.
Well, wonder why I have trust issues.
But it was just like
It was it's
confetti gun.
science.
Self-defense. I don't know.
What
It was
kind?
gun shaped.
Can I see it?
Yeah, sure. 1 second.
She's just
I'm
like
gonna-
She's just standing there, perfectly still, looking at
I'm
with,
gonna
like,
throw the
lots
card
of
up,
anticipation.
uncard it, and catch.
It's like, yeah. Can I see it? Can I see it?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna toss her the gun against better judgment.
Yeah, she grabs it and then instantly takes it apart like she already knew how it was. let's see. And she kind of like grabs a table and a chair and just kind of like sits down, looking at all the weird parts. Like, there's just a giant pink-shaped heart crystal that's where the hammer should.
That's the gun.
Oh no! Oh no!
Nom.
What, Jack?
That's
What
the
have you
gun.
done?
The what's a face gun?
Give me a
That's
second.
the
Don't look
mannequin
at
gun,
it.
yes.
Yeah.
Don't look at it.
Yeah. Where the
Wrong one.
hammer is
It's the
supposed
wrong
to
one.
like meet the mechanism that
Why is
attaches to the pin.
Portugal that
There's
big?
There's just
Why
a
does
giant
Denmark exist?
no. There's just a giant heart-shaped crystal lens, and then like a focusing fucking how should I like what am I trying to say here?
Well, Drake, they're currently being distracted of what I just posted, what Europe looks like in my universe.
What is
Yeah,
the
I know.
purple
I'm also
blob?
distracted by that. That's the personal union of Bulgaria.
To Greece.
Ignoring that.
Ignoring that. On with the what's a face gun.
Yeah, but to describe all the parts of the mannequin gun,
Mannequin.
first of all, what looks like the replacement for the pin and like the loading mechanism and the hammer is just a giant pink heart crystal that is kind of just lodged in there. Then like what looks like a tiny laser pointer. And the barrel is kind of fretted with a bunch of calligraphy together heart and like dollar signs and random like happy stuff.
By
like
the way,
happy
during
faces.
while you're describing how she's doing it, I just leave to go to an area where there's probably like a bathroom in the warehouse. Am I correct?
Yeah.
I just go in there and change into the
Yeah.
uniform.
And to continue describing, the load, like the magazine in this gun, just has a bunch of like confetti in it, and then some kind of like pin that constantly produces more confetti to the brim of the magazine. And just across it, there are random like golden smiley faces made out of like tiny dots of gold. That is what makes up the mannequin.
That looks fancy.
She pokes something on your gas mask, gnome, and the goddamn loudspeaker in the gas mask turns on.
Do you like how I covered my hand for that?
Yes, I did.
My mouth.
So yeah,
Cool.
do you like what the mannequin gun is made of?
It's impressive.
Makes no sense.
No, it does not. And she kind of like turns to Penny.
Like a majority of the things in this building.
She turns to Penny. She's like, "How do?" Oh, she's gone now. Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, we
She
lost
d- she-
Sherry. Damn.
She got shot with the gun and she faded
What
to
is
dust.
what is your opinion on this, Jack?
I'm not there right now.
No, like out of character. What do you think of his gun?
Oh.
It seems like
By the way,
most
because we're talking about
crazy
things,
bombastic fucking gun I've ever seen, and it seems like really over decorated too.
Yes, yes, it is.
do you like this
because-
map of Europe?
Yes,
We're not
yes, I
talking
do.
about the map
No,
of
I
Europe, but yes,
don't.
it looks nice.
I need to continue this
Yeah,
clarification.
we're getting sidetracked by other RP stuff. We should just we should finish Drake's thing
This
for the
this mannequin gun was created by Penny's Power, which has a sense of. To continue along that line of thinking, basically, the power likes to have fun with what it makes. So,
it's semi-sentient then?
yes, it is.
All our powers are, last I checked.
Well, all your powers have an amount of like subconscious intelligence. Hers just has like the most agency along.
Jaslyn noises.
Like Cherry and Reader's powers make a decision. they are very decisive powers. They will think of how to do shit and then like kind of almost tell you
Our
to do it.
powers are sentient.
Yeah, and Penny's power specifically, whenever you make something with it, like when you card something, you turn something into a card, and then have something else that is a card, and then merge the two things together, it'll make a like combination item from those cards. Depending on what order you combine them. So, while the power was in control of Cherry because she went mildly insane for a period, the power decided to make a few things. 1. The Joy Syringe. 2. Fuck up the Rich District. 3. The Manic Gun. And one other thing I forgot.
Hi, sorry.
Jerry's back.
Oh,
Jerry
there
lives.
was... I think it was a cane that when you opened it, just let out an infinite amount of billowing black smoke that stopped sound and
Oh yeah.
Hooray, disappear.
for everyone that isn't Cherry. She can see through this billowing smoke that the cane just kind of bellows out constantly, but no one else. Cause fuck you powers, that kind of shit.
Interesting. Bucky Powers.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I just have the ability to take over people's minds.
I kind of have the
You-
ability to read people's minds. Not really. I don't have anything yet.
You don't have it yet. But yeah. Gnome, you have come into your very slow thrall power. Like you can
Epic.
feel it now. You know it's there. You also know what it's doing.
I'm tempted to tell people, but my character's just like, I don't trust anything anymore. People I thought I could trust shoot me in the head.
Hey, it made you happy, okay?
She was all. I'm not here, but it's just like she
Thought
was already
alcohol would
happy.
make
were
me
right
happy.
now. Actually, do I have my gun, Drake?
Oh my god.
Mary puts it back together and then hands it to
I shoot myself.
Oh, I no suicide jokes on my stream, please.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I don't know, man. Like we have everyone.
Oh,
stab
God, oh,
myself and go,
fuck.
"That's a
I don't even
dishonest."
have a viewer to get me
Just
reported.
shooting friendliness pellets. Just shooting friendliness pellets.
I shoot
So-
my friend. I shoot myself with friendly.
Not
The
a
bullets.
last
Flowey.
creature that
Small
was
little
shooting
thing.
friendliness pellets tried to kill the child.
Oh
It did,
God.
yeah. You just started
Penny,
yelling "die"
Penny.
over and over again.
Nightmare fuel.
Oh my
Penny.
god.
Kenny, your face is covered with sparkles and happy faces and like hearts and tiny gold glitter, and you are happy. You are happy as
Do you
fuck.
see what I mean? With that?
God, for once on this godforsaken day.
You are the happiest person who has ever lived.
Cheery cherry.
No, it's simple. Just imagine yourself playing of triangles.
Okay, that'll make me happy because I was thinking, oh God, now I have to pretend to be happy, and I'm so. How?
Yeah,
it's
you're-
almost. Wait, let's see how long it's been.
Here's the thing, Jerry. It gets stronger the closer it is. And if it
We're
hits
almost
vital
getting to 36 hours, Drake, without
If-
sleep.
If it hits vital points, Cherry, it does double
It
happiness.
crits.
Crits.
Also, I love that
I
no
am
one
ecstatic.
mentions that Iceland was taken over by Great Britain.
No, Cherry, you are the
Who cares what
happiest
Iceland?
person on the planet.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Like,
then.
so
That is,
happy, I don't think you could express just how happy you are. It's like, it's overwhelming sensation of just, you are happy. Any
Well-
questions?
Do I act happy now?
Yes.
Actually, roll me a d20.
Pardon?
Roll me a d20, Cherry.
It's a
Let's
slight
see that
problem.
D20.
My computer's not doing it good. Can someone roll?
Oh my
I
god.
will
I'll
roll it
do.
for you.
Anton
I'll
has
do it. I
it.
have the best luck.
Anton,
I
no,
rolled
Nope.
4.
No, I'm rolled. No,
I
rolled
got
an
an
18.
both of your rolls are invalid. Anton roll.
Oh!
Wow. Damn.
Cherry, you are so happy you turn catatonic and fall backward.
All right. Did he get a 1?
He got a 4.
You are
Ooh.
so happy you go unconscious and fall backwards just onto the floor gently.
I could drug deal this shit.
Is that
Well,
what you
having
say?
this, huh?
You fall
No, no.
down.
Just stand in
Penny,
alleyways outside therapist's office. Hey
No,
kids,
no,
you
no,
want
no,
some serotonin?
You have no, Penny, you have to understand. Both in and out of character, you literally have a syringe filled with a joy drug.
Hey kid, you
God,
want some
okay.
serotonin?
Like literally. Literally. You know Joy from We Happy Few? Anyone who's played that?
Oh yes, I know exactly
know
what
of
you
it.
mean. And Jesus
Yeah,
Christ, that is a
yeah.
fucked up
Yeah,
thing, Drake.
yeah. It is literally that drug on tap forever in a syringe.
God, okay.
That is that syringe, and you have it on you as a card chair.
And you
I
have
don't know
infinite
what that
amounts
means,
of that,
but I'm
don't
gonna use
you?
it for good. You know what I want to do?
No, like,
My first
Cherry,
thought was to
you don't-
inject a gnome with
Hold
it, but
on,
I'm not
you've
gonna do
played TF2, right, Cherry? Pyrovin.
Oh.
Pyro. Just constantly fucking happy all the time.
You literally have a syringe that gives people pyrovision.
that. Lovely.
That is the best way I can describe this. For hours at a time, they just have pyrovision now. Everything is rainbow and happy and like fucking wonderful Wizards of
Candy
Oz, man. Candy everywhere. Like there are unicorns in the sky. There are rainbows. There are petals that fly through the wind. Everything is colorful and happy for
I could
hours.
totally drug deal
Damn.
this shit.
Okay.
That's
And
fair. I'm not gonna
Meanwhile,
open
Here's
a
the
clinic.
difference. Here's between that gun and that syringe. Your power intentionally made the syringe addictive.
Addictive?
Yes.
I'm gonna drug deal this shit.
So yeah, I had to drop that knowledge on Cherry. She literally has the most addictive drug ever on tap.
Heroin! Yay!
Nah, cocaine.
Heroin. No, it's like cocaine plus heroin times.
PCP, don't be a bitch.
Yes.
I just deadass have ketamine.
Methamphetamine.
Like you have just the most addictive drug ever. Like just ever on tap.
as
You know
you
how,
know,
like, if you go...
I'm just going to describe what like my character's doing. Just looking at what was her
The
name
now
again?
catatonic Penny.
Everyone else, and just like people wonder why I fucking have trust issues.
So here's the thing, Drake, you know, like, when you... This is how I'm gonna try and describe it. You know how when, like, you go to a store and you get a cup of soda and there's, like, a soda, and you just run along and you put every single kind of soda in the cup?
Yes.
That, but, like, with every existing drug.
Yes. And with none of the physical side effects.
Ha! I have better Xanax than Nax.
But it's still highly addictive.
As I said, I could drug deal this.
Yes, you could.
Oh,
Just like
Oh,
how my
actually,
friend drug
you
dealt vitamin
still
C
ha-
tablets.
You still have. Actually, I should make this clear. You still have 2 cards of the chemical itself that you made while you were insane, that you used to make this syringe.
Does she know how to make more?
Anyways,
You have like a scrolled out paper that lists all the ingredients. It's a very complex drug.
Alright.
Wonderful.
Basically, you have to combine like laughing gas, Xanax, fucking carbon monoxide, a few other things. I'll get validity.
I'm raiding the dentist's office.
Yes.
They stole my teeth. I
I
steal their
love-
laughing gas. Gosh darn
I
it.
love how you didn't even blink at carbon monoxide.
No, I can get that.
You didn't even blink at carbon monoxide.
Why would I?
Okay, I guess. But yeah, you have
You know,
two
here's the
things.
thing, Drake.
You have two things of this chemical cocktail of epic proportion.
I'm actually painting my nails right now. I've inhaled lethal amounts of acetone.
Oh my god.
So, combined with the
No.
Triangles?
4 hours without sleep
It's
or something.
time to stop.
No.
It's time
You know what a medieval.
It's Mary. Gnome. Her name is Mary.
I know. I'm just trying to think of ways to entertain myself while I wait.
Hey, I've been waiting here this whole session.
Yeah. Do you love the bullshit that Cherry's power makes?
Mary,
Yes.
does this suit prevent things like that?
A bit.
I hope you know I'm looking at Mary, then I'm looking at Penny. That's what my character's doing.
I love
And
how
I'm-
almost scared that Cecilia is.
I just imagine this is playing in like Cherry's head, huh?
I think more
Wow.
Rainbow.
No, it's do you believe in magic in a young one's heart?
I know. Do you believe in? I was trying to find that video,
Anyways,
but this is a good one.
I
still.
begin mumbling like in English and occasionally Russian. This is why I fucking don't trust people. This is why I fucking don't
This is
trust
exactly
people.
what was playing in my head.
To Animal Crossing.
Oh my god, you just
No,
skipped
you
it.
skipped your thing, Jerry.
Okay, Jerry, let me play it for you. There you go. It's playing.
Oh, this reminds me of good time. My ex-wife and I listened to this song while playing percussion along to it by hitting pots and pans together.
Amazing. But yeah,
Great times.
Cecilia, you just saw Penny go catatonic from shooting herself.
I love to imagine I just come out of the bathroom, changed into my new uniform. I see Triangles pull out her pistol, look at it, and then blow her brains out practically with it.
What the
But
fuck?
instead of brains being blown out, it's just happiness.
Yes. Her mind was blown instead of her brain.
And it's just like
And Mary's just kind of looking at her, just like, neat.
Wait, can I say one thing before I go completely catatonic?
Sure.
For science.
Aww. Adorable.
I mean it is, but
I would
at
protest
the same
that
point
when I'm
it's
on the floor half dead.
terrifying.
Why is it terrifying, Cecilia?
I honestly don't know.
Wait, I
It's just that
disagree to
lingering
this beat.
feeling
I
of-
know what exactly is playing in her head.
What'd you say, Nom?
It's just that feeling where you don't. It makes you question your own emotions when people have
Beautiful,
those types of
ain't it?
things.
Oh my
The
god.
exact thing.
This fucking
This'll work.
song.
I muted it.
This is what's
It
gonna be
is
playing after my channel
appropriate.
gets taken
No,
down for
this
copyright
is
claims.
exactly it.
It is appropriate,
Anyways,
Oh, I fucking.
but yeah, it's like, what were you saying, Nom?
I don't like the feeling of someone controlling people's emotions.
Oh, says you.
Well,
Literally playing with your
have-
feelings.
I have an emotion.
Or
What?
do you know that feeling when you can see someone have shivers down their back through that body motion?
Yeah.
You see that as I'm wearing the suit,
No,
It has a dial on it.
Nope, 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 nope.
What? I'll even give you it.
Like I immediately start like hiding behind Anton, using him as a shield as I slowly move over to
I
Forkleaf.
can't help but think of Anton as like as short as Spoon, and so I always think of him just as like this short little kid. So I'm imagining you hiding behind this tiny little gremlin of a man.
The fuck?
Like you like crouch down behind him. It's just like I killed Gnome.
You killed him.
You're killing me. Stop,
I
please.
actually killed Gnome.
I love how
Shit.
Mary is so nice, yet she is scaring the fuck out of Cecilia.
Ah, great.
Like, this is hitting on some like, deep emotional fear that Cecilia has, and Mary is not at all getting
Oh, I love it.
Am I close to Four Leaf?
reasonably.
What is he doing?
He's working on like a gun-looking thing.
I sort of do like the cough, cough. Help. Just like a whisper.
He just kind of like looks at you like, what?
I sort of do the head nod towards her.
Just tell me, lassie.
A motion gun thing. I prefer not to talk about it.
Triangle
Why
shot
is-
herself again.
Also, by the way, Triangle shot herself.
Why is it the emotion gun that scares you?
I'm just still chilling.
Family issues, preferably. I prefer not to talk about it.
I could give
You know, like how I
uh,
mistaked her for your daughter.
Oh. No, she's not my daughter, lassie.
Well, what is her response, by the way, when I said that?
Mary just kind of looks at you, a mix of like shock and surprise in how she kind of like jumped. But she
I'm
doesn't say
terrible at
anything.
telling ages, alright?
And Forlift just kind of looks at you like, if the idea of an emotion gun is that scary to you, lassie, I'll just give you that necklace that I made that makes you immune to that kind of shit and lets you choose your emotion.
Did you say choose your emotions?
Yes, you can turn that off if you.
I'd like that.
Okay. He opens up a necklace that he just kind of pulls out of his pocket and hits a switch in it and then closes it again and then puts it on you. It looks like looks like actually a rose, just a 8-petal.
Thank you.
Don't know why you're so scared of the idea, lassie. You drank the depression curing liquor.
Well, that was my choice.
You can have the depression curing gun.
He'll just like pop out of the catatonic state and say that.
No, he says no. If this thing is on, right, like the emotion choosing part, you get to choose whatever emotion you want to feel when you want to feel it.
I'm not about that life. No offense.
I am about that life, which is why I'm wearing another one.
Understandable. It's that good old orthodox teachings, you know how it is.
Hey,
Fair
Drake,
enough, I guess. Yes, Eve.
may I split the timeline?
Sure.
Okay. So, in one, I'll just keep not doing anything currently, but in the second one, I'm gonna try that pistol.
You're gonna just kind
Just
of pick
ask
up
me to
the
shoot you?
fucking...
Yeah.
No,
And shoot yourself.
hmm
he's gonna just pick up a pistol and is just like shoot himself. Roll
Yes.
me a d20, Anton.
This is turning into well, weird.
Weird emotion controlling anarchy.
And the
Yeah.
best part is, my character can manipulate people's emotions.
See, I
That's
just
my
want to
power.
try it
No,
without
no, you
consequences.
don't understand. You don't understand. That's power is also subconscious.
I know, that's the
It
best part.
happens unless you turn it off.
Well, I don't know if it's on or not. That's the terrifying
No,
part.
you know it's on. Like, you understand. Things are changing because of your presence in people's emotions. Just very, very small.
All right
Rolled an
then.
11
And you
without
can
taking anything on.
You know you have to take a lot off, even because it works harder on people that aren't. So, yeah.
Which timeline are we in?
This is timeline B. This is the one where Anton's shooting himself. So,
But like actually shooting
You-
himself or shooting himself with a manic gun?
with a manic,
manic
gun.
gun.
Okay, good.
Do
So,
you think you just suddenly commit suicide?
you hit the crit threshold,
I mean,
so you
you-
also enter the catatonia.
I mean, Anton, you can do that, and the timelines will just merge.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, in timeline B, Gnome, Cecilia just sees Ethan walk up to the gun, grab it, and then go into a catatonic state
Basically-
like Penny did.
So basically, I'm trying to use him as a shield. He like stops. He like moves towards the gun and then just shoots him. And like I'm like having a panic attack practically as a Russian girl. Just like
Like, Ethan literally walks up to the gun, calmly places it under his chin, and then shoots himself with the manic gun. And
Oh,
then
he
is
doesn't
just
open his
out.
mouth and do it? SMH.
Nah, I do it at the temple.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I did.
And Mary just kind of looks at this display in timeline B of just, what?
Okay.
and
so,
I in timeline B, I sort of just go down on the ground in the fetal position, saying, "Why is everyone fucking doing this? What did I
You
sign
should
up
join
for?"
us.
Join us, Cecilia. Join us.
wait. Oh shit.
One of us. One of us.
No.
Just before I shoot myself.
How about
Join
no?
us.
No, Anton, no.
Dear God, that's disturbing.
All right. Did he say that?
No.
Did you actually say that?
Sure.
Alright,
in the
Cecilia's gonna
yeah.
fucking book it right back to the bathroom and lock the door. And like, this is the ultimate universe where I didn't get the amulet. I'm just currently hiding in the bathroom right now.
Oh, yeah. He split the timelines before you put the amulet on.
Oh,
Yes. Oh,
Oh.
got it.
God,
Oh my god.
glorious.
that is disturbing.
Why? Why do you guys do these things?
Jesus
For fun.
Christ,
I can't do
dude.
it.
Like, even Drake,
Yeah.
you make
Fine.
Drake
No.
confused and upset about this. You've done
here's the-
something.
Nah, hold on. Here's the thing now. Ethan, are you just going to merge the timeline?
Yeah.
So, if the timelines merge just with Cecilia putting on the amulet, and nobody ever knows that ever happened.
Amazing.
So I never got the amulet in
No,
this
you-
timeline.
you got
right?
the
you
amulet.
in this timeline you just put on the amulet. In the other timeline you didn't put it on, and then he just shot himself. So that never happened. All of that
Shaking.
happened. He knows that Cecilia would have a panic attack from that, and then it just never happened. It's just gone.
Would he know that she had the panic attack though? Because he was technically.
Yes, because he can
unconscious.
observe both timelines even while experiencing a state of catatonia,
Ah.
because he has perfect micromanagement of both him.
All my
Right.
friends
So-
are dead. Do.
All my friends
He
are
is the
dead.
only man. He is the only man in history who ever knows that would have ever have happened. That timeline is
Yes.
just gone now.
And like this, half the
And
timelines
Cecilia hiding
disappear.
in the bathroom having a panic attack didn't
That
happen.
never happened.
Anton just over here, Thanos snapping his fingers and removing half the timelines.
Yeah, I think
That is
Jack
true.
in particular is going to have an interesting interaction with this on like a fluff, because anyone observing this universe now saw the timeline split and then unsplit.
Sorry, wait, what
Oh.
happened? I
Al-
completely just
also-
missed that. What the fuck just got referenced?
Anton just split the timeline, did a fucked up thing, and then unsplit the timeline so it never happened.
What the fuck, Anton?
So he's the
Ah,
only
yes.
man who
It was
ever knows
beautiful.
that ever happened, and anyone observing the universe, there was just a timeline split, and then it merged only like a minute after it happened.
What you don't know is every time you split the timeline, there's just then two Jasmines looking at each other.
So,
Oh,
Jack, any observers to my universe now just saw the timeline split and then merge together. Like that's a
Fucking-
thing now.
Fucking Colonel Shop is not amused.
How unamused is he?
He's very unamused.
Like on a
Magic
scale,
My
on a scale of
universe.
1 to 10.
I'll explain that to you when this is over and we're alone. But he is like on a
I'll-
scale, on an 8 or a 9. He is very unamused.
I was about to end the session and get to like the lecturing and stuff, so I'll
All
say
right.
doing
Do
a
I
fucked
not
up
get to
thing
do
and then
anything then?
removing. Oh yeah, I'll do the dinner with Susie reader, and then we'll end the session.
All right.
Almost forgetting
don't think
about
Reader
me,
got to do
SMH. I haven't done anything these past two
I'm
sessions.
sorry.
Yeah, I'll ask
Sorry.
you about the magic. Council
anyways.
break, but first I have
So-
to clear some stuff up with Jake.
Reader time. Reader time.
Jesus. Christ.
Reader
Jesus
time.
Christ.
Everyone, shut the fuck up right now.
Time
Shut
for
up,
a
Jack.
wholesome dinner. Actually,
You want people to actually not interrupt your reader time.
Well, then you should
right?
shut up.
I am shutting up. Don't you hear me shutting up? I'm shutting up right now.
continuing on from this, yeah, time for an actually wholesome night out with Susie and fucking William.
No more manic suicide.
I'm the only one that's
Yeah.
actually normal in this camp. Why is this always the
Gun,
thing?
gun,
Yeah, I'm like a 14-year-old drunk.
Jack,
and
you
fucking
act like I'm
triangles is
insane in the
suicidal.
gnome campaign for having a book god, but then we have these people.
I'm gonna act like you're insane. I just like in character. I'm just like you worship a book, and then in this campaign, yeah, we've got crazy people running around.
Oh my-
So yeah,
Hey,
Susie.
My
brings
character's
you,
just a depressed Russian.
Yeah,
Depressed.
okay,
I can
no,
fix
hold on.
that.
It's reader hours.
Yeah,
Reader hours.
readers.
Well, actually,
Reader
gnome, you
time.
no longer doesn't your power let you just remove that feeling?
If you use it enough, then kind of.
Oh no,
But
it's
that's besides
Jack's
the
power
point.
that lets you do that, right?
Oh yeah, Jack can just remove when he manifests his powers. He has an emotion ability that involves removing depression or amplifying depression, anxiety, fear,
He
fucking
can literally
dread,
just remove
etc.
it.
Meanwhile,
Yes.
I have a
can make myself-
necklace stopping that from happening, so.
Yes, he does.
He does?
Ignore.
Yes.
Yes, because Four Leaf realized that Cecilia was probably going to go insane and do something dumb if he didn't give her this.
Oh, so he gave him the necklace, or her the necklace.
Yeah. So reader time, reader time. After
By the
selling
way,
the phone
name the
reader,
necklace.
none of this gnome. We're
No,
doing
no,
reader.
we're having wholesome moments.
Yes. After selling the phone and handing you your $700.
Okay,
for
time to add
this
that to my
good old
thing.
deal. Yep. She has a. I'm. Can we go to dinner? Just as like a relaxing thing.
Going to dinner?
Oh, from
Bring
the
the
back.
gun.
God.
Destroy the child.
Someone's
Yeah,
gonna do
yeah.
it.
Is that what people do?
Yeah, just like to relax.
Okay. My character doesn't understand these common sense things, if you can't tell.
I mean, it's like we have a lot of money, don't we?
I guess I've never really had this much money.
Yeah. So yeah, follow me, and she kind of like just kind of skips out of in a very unusually cheerful mood.
My character has no clue what's going on, so he just kind of scratches the side of his head and then just follows her.
So you actually go into the rich district, which has been fully cleaned up miraculously.
I mean, it's Silt Bay.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
they are impressive. So yeah, she brings you to a high class like restaurant.
My character is he's not like terribly shocked and overwhelmed, but he's definitely like, why are we here?
Yeah, she walks
Just to
in,
suffer?
and she's not the tallest woman, so
God damn it,
she
Drake!
kind of like
You're actually making her
stands a
rose.
bit. No. She has like fundamental differences.
Okay.
So yeah, she's not the tallest woman, so she's kind of like a bit above, like where you would check with the guy to get a reservation. She just kind of like almost hastily slams down a paper and says, "We have a reservation." And the guy at the podium almost goes like, "Okay," and goes along with it,
I just shrug.
and brings you two to a booth and says, "Your drinks will be here shortly. What would you two like?"
For like food or whatever.
For a drink, you'll choose your food later.
Water.
Okay, and you? And Susie says tea. And he says, "Okay," writes it down, and then just heads off. It's kind of like a secluded booth near a corner, you know?
Uh-huh.
And Susie, kind of like kicking her feet under the table, says, "So, how you doing?"
Much better now that I've got some money.
"Yeah, it's nice to have money, isn't it?"
Very nice.
"Yeah, I've actually been giving you more than 50% of each phone's cut, if you didn't know, because I know you need the money more than."
My character kind of does like a little bit of a frown for a moment, then he's like, okay.
We can change that later if you want, but I was just been giving you like 60, 70-ish% of it, not too much, right?
Okay, are you sure?
We can change it later. I sell these phones like a case by case basis.
Okay then.
So
My character's
also
just
thinking we could like do some other stuff, like make other appliances, maybe like an Ezotech toaster or whatever.
I could
Other
do
basic
that.
stuff,
Would it?
right?
I now my character's thinking about what would an Ezotech toaster be like. Like he's just kind of
That
stopped
too.
there and is
3 breads at
pondering
once.
about that now.
Probably like the perfect toaster. Just absolutely base it right
Like,
every single.
yes.
Toast
Yes,
that
it
Prince Jesus
automatically-
Harold Christ himself on every slice.
No,
Oh,
no.
that would
That's a
be
Mormon
fucking...
toaster.
No. That's
that's
a
the
module
Mormon
that you can
toaster.
purchase to add to it.
Yeah.
It's like Jesus
Now you're thinking with
module.exe.
Now I'm
Now
thinking
you're
with
thinking with portals.
monetization.
Yeah. And she starts
It's like
rattling
the
off a
body of
bunch of
Christ
stuff
to
you
a
could
new
make
level.
as just like basic appliances, like phones, toasters, ovens, alarms, all that fun stuff. Maybe an Ezotech pen. That kind of stuff.
My character is now thinking through the logistics of how all this would work and what he would need to do to make them.
After like a minute of you just kind of like sitting there thinking, she kind of like looks at you a bit pouty and says, "You here?"
Oh, yeah, yes, I'm sorry, I just kind of got wrapped up in the ideas.
It's fine. And the guy, your server, comes back and says, "Your drinks," hands you water and her tea, and says, "What would you like to eat today?"
What is on the menu, Drake?
It's like all the fancy, like steaks, spaghettis, etc. That
I have a
kind of
full-
high-class restaurant.
Oh,
Here, I got
all
this. Get a filet mignon
There
and
is
ask
filet
her to have.
mignon. Yes.
All right,
Get
perfect.
chicken strips and fries.
Oh my God, no.
Get mac and
Wait
cheese.
a minute, where's
Oh my
something?
God.
Wiener Schnitzel all the way.
I offer you a high class restaurant with like a giant menu, and you ask for mac and cheese.
No.
I feel
Oh.
like I'm the only one here who actually eats at high class.
Linguine carbonara with cauliflower
I
and
went to a
pancetta.
high-class restaurant
That's
once,
actually
and
pretty
guess
good.
what I
I
ordered?
know it is. I've
They
had it.
actually, yes, they have that. Yeah. So
Fettuccine
he
carbonara.
writes
Roman
that
style.
Oh, fettuccine
she just
carbonara is
orders-
amazing, but nah, I'm going for something
I
a little
know,
bit
right?
fancier today.
All right, all right.
I love the
I
pie.
see
I
you.
love pasta.
All right, Jack, you're the server now.
Yeah. All right, so that would be a Sorry,
God
can you
damn it, you
repeat
put an
what I didn't
accent
do
on
it the first time?
instantly.
Of course. Ah,
You
what time
think
is
it's
it?
Italian, the
Stop.
instant stop.
No.
Drake,
no,
could you
no.
just take
this
this
is like a
campaign
New
back on
Yorker
track?
accent.
Drake,
This is a
just
New
take this
Yorker
back on
accent,
track,
goddammit.
Drake.
I can't do a
Jeez.
New Yorker accent. Sorry.
Fine,
All right.
fine. Then I'll just continue. So.
It's been a while
okay,
since I've been to a
and,
fancy place, though.
She just orders a filet mignon, obviously, and he heads off, says it'll be a bit, and Susie looks at you like, you know who that is?
Nope. I just picked
She's
something that
kinda
had the
just like-
longest name on there.
She's just kind of like almost bending over the table, like laughing her ass off.
My character just, I kind of like peering over the table at her, like, are you okay?
That's just so good.
You mean
Oh,
you mean
I
what I
love it.
ordered?
I love it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very good. She has a giant grin on her face.
God damn it, Cherry, stop. You're literally the American stereotype kid, huh?
You see, the thing is, if I was like 7, this would have been fine. But no, this was 2 years ago.
No, here's the thing. Yeah, here's
I'm
the
not gonna
thing.
lie. I was super picky
No.
like that at 1.2, and I would have done the same thing.
No,
The thing is,
I
didn't know what any of those other
no,
words
no,
meant.
no. One time I did that exact thing, Cherry, purely to prove a point, and I was like 28.
Oh god.
That was a place that I managed to just get the Wi-Fi password of without asking, just figuring it out.
Nice.
Deduction.
But-
Like, it was one of the most expensive restaurants I've ever been in, and they served it for like kids, and I decided to order it purely because I wanted to prove some kind of point that nobody else cared.
Oh god.
They were all right.
This
They
reminds
weren't
me
that
about
good,
the
not gonna
fucking time
lie.
me and my brother, when we weren't even that young as kids, we went to fucking Atlantis and had food at one of the high-end seaside restaurants and everything, like with super high-class fish and all the shit and whatnot. And me and my brother get the fucking chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
No joke,
Amazing.
chicken nuggets and fries, and we had like the whole coloring palette thing that they bring out for kids.
Oh,
That's-
man.
10 out of 10. Absolutely.
That was like when I
legendary.
was maybe like a teenager and my brother was still around 10-ish.
Adorable.
Like this was a high-end class
Ignoring
place that my parents
that.
ordered fucking like really good shrimp and clams from.
Oh, God.
I just realized I have a kazoo in my desk drawer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Irrelevant.
Prepare for
Susie is-
chaos.
yes. Susie has laughed, but has managed to restrain her rampant giggling and is just having a giant grin on her face.
And my character thinks that it's just because I picked out something good on my first try.
Yeah, totally. Actually, roll me a d20.
Okay.
I don't know. You feel like it's not just that. You're not sure why, but you had this inkling that, there's some other reason.
There's
that
something
she
else
would-
about this.
Yeah, totally.
Maybe it's because I didn't pick out the best one?
She's trying to poison you.
Maybe I'm missing something here. You think it's a puzzle?
Yeah, my character thinks it's a puzzle and now he's trying to figure it out and even using his power to try and like figure out
Like
deduction.
testing your might?
Yeah, just testing my might, trying to see what can my power figure out, because it can figure out how to build a literal power armor suit and has the full specifications and everything stored away in a file cabinet in my head. Huh?
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Your power is as clueless as you are right now.
If not more so.
Yeah, because here's the thing with your power. It knows things are happening, but it's also like, where am I? What am I doing? I'm not in the
I'm not in the what you cut out.
I'm not in the lab. This wasn't where I'm supposed to be.
Damn it, what is this plate thing? It's a single piece, no electronics or anything.
It's just fucking ceramic. This is nonsense.
It has a little bit of paint on there, which I believe it to be the color E and pound sign
just, like,
100210, and it just like
way too specific hex code.
Yeah, it lists the exact hex code for it, and then it starts listing off the dimensions of the plate because it's trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, so it doesn't understand anything, and you're just here. You're like, am I being tested? Is this a puzzle? I like puzzles.
It lists off the integral that defines the plate's area.
Yeah, like your exact coordinates and all of that good shit.
No, I mean like the actual size, the exact amount of space the plate takes up. It has the integral for that already calculated
That
out.
was the first thing. Yeah, Susie is just kind of like grinning at you, just kind of waiting for the food to get.
And my character is trying to figure out what's going on.
Actually, roll me a d20.
Ooh.
You are confident this is some kind of puzzle.
It is something I must figure out, but I was never good at puzzles. I always liked building things to break them.
Yes, you are confident that she is trying to, like, see if you know something, and you just like, you don't.
Time to roll a d100 to see if I can figure out the puzzle.
Yes,
no,
you are
I
approaching
have.
the problem
I am.
from a puzzle.
I got an exact 50.
You know the puzzle involves an emotion. You are confident in that.
But does it mean? Is it a happy emotion or something like that? Because I see her smiling.
You think it's positive emotion.
Positive. I don't normally deal with those. I have more experience with negative emotions.
Ah, shit. She's
want the
read
gun
my
reader?
book.
She's read my book. Oh, that just makes me laugh because it reminds me about Gnome Campaign book. Where my character has two books, one that he writes literally everything down in, and one that's my god.
Continuing on,
I'm sorry.
your food arrives.
I'm just enjoying this.
Your food arrives. So, roll me a d20 to see what kind of puzzle you think it is now.
Is it a puzzle where I'm supposed... Okay. Okay, a little bit better.
You think you're supposed to eat the food.
That's not normal. Normally I just stare at it.
No shit, Sherlock.
Like, my character has a
Susie.
wisdom bonus, but he doesn't realize what's going on.
He
For a
thinks it's
wisdom
an
bonus, it's pretty dumb.
intellectual. He thinks it's an intellectual challenge, but he's approaching it from the exact wrong way.
Okay.
This is the difference between intelligence and wisdom.
Like, my character has a +1 bonus on wisdom, but he doesn't have a clue what's going on, because he's not... This is the... Like, in these kind of social situations, I would give him, like, a -5 to that wisdom.
He has like a -1,000,000 kind of. He is terrible.
Like, I love it. Now it's time to see how make the most efficient way to eat the pasta.
So Susie starts eating the filet mignon, kind of just like looking at you. Can you roll me a d100?
I was about.
You think you're supposed to be saying things.
My character is like, I'm supposed. I need a moment. I can't. I need a moment. I'm laughing too much.
Ask her how she thinks the weather is.
I was going to say that actually. I was going to say that, but I stopped myself because I need a moment. Oh.
Smart. Don't do what I would do.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20 real quick just to see. Okay, he doesn't ask that retarded of a question. Okay.
It's on topic.
Okay, I ask, so how's the food? Something a little less
it's great.
retarded.
Are you liking the food yourself?
By
She kind of like rocks back and forth on the like sofa style chair, asking if you like the food.
Yes, it's nice. At this point, I'm assuming I've taken a bite or two of the carbonara, and I made it like the most
Yeah.
efficient way possible of like putting the fork in and spinning it around really quickly.
Yeah, Susie is almost like twirling a bit of a filet mignon on her fork, just like asking you how your food.
Yeah, I get the imagery.
Yeah. Roll me another D100.
Okay, this is funny. Oh, it's going down.
I
Oh
can
no.
hear the goddamn cricket.
No, you're getting some
Yes.
bonus because you're not. You haven't flagged yet, so you're actually a bit higher than you were before. So you think you should act casual.
Okay, that's what my character was trying to do anyway, but he's failing spectacularly because he's not good in these kind of situations.
So you're just like, I need to act casual bet.
Yeah, I mean, he has a +2 to charisma, but his charisma is more just talking with people about things that he's good with, not this. I love this. Oh, God. I'm terrible at small talk in real life anyway, so this is even harder.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Okay, so how's your day been?
Oh, it's been great. Made a lot of money, and you're great to talk to.
I am?
Yeah. I
What
love
is
how
the reader always getting the girls in these
I
freaking
know, that's the
RPs?
fucking meme.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like the fucking universe is...
I love how
Oh.
this socially anxious fuck is getting the girl. He's getting laid.
Yeah, like...
I don't know if he's getting laid, but he's getting
Well, I
a girl.
mean, at this rate...
It's the potential future of this relationship. Well, all
is
of you
true.
guys are either drunk or henchmen.
I mean, we're either all emotionally unstable, complete drunks, or absolutely insane.
Well,
so...
Jack, you need to understand this. My character's
I
also...
beg to differ.
Jack, you need to understand this. My character's also emotionally unstable. He's emotionally unstable because he literally cannot trust people past the acquaintance or a business partner kind of level because of the torture his parents gave him as a child. So he doesn't even
Has
understand this.
gotten him. Susie has gotten
Damn,
him into the
okay.
most uncomfortable position possible, where she is the nicest person ever to this man, and he is just like, what am I supposed to be doing?
Like,
Yeah.
you don't literally.
I'd
She's
like
the
to
single
nominate
most.
myself as a train wreck, please.
Okay, triangles. Okay, but yeah,
Thank
so
you.
he's like my character is quite literally never had someone who has been as nice and friendly to him as her, and he just doesn't understand what it means because he doesn't have any prior experience with this.
Actually, roll me a D100 again, Will.
Okay, it went up.
You can feel like something in your gut almost, kind of like grinding against your brain. Like you're supposed to be acting just a bit differently, but you don't know what.
So he, oh god, no, oh no, I need to roll something. How is he gonna act from this? Okay, so he thinks that he's, oh no, I need to just think for a moment. This is too funny to me. Oh goodness, I'm enjoying this way too much.
Yeah.
It's
I
too
planned
funny
out
to me.
this entire dinner to be pretty much an internal monologue for this socially anxious mother.
Oh goodness. Okay, he thinks he's supposed to ask her what she does normally in this case, because it's a little bit. If the lower end would be more awkward, while the higher end would be more like trying to push away in this case with the rolls.
Like when you roll higher, you kind of like get more human instead of the machine that you are.
No,
And when you get lower, you get into like the machine misinterpreting what humans do.
I know, but that's like Drake. In this case, it would be the opposite, where the lower would just be the more awkward questions to or ask, while the higher would be the more like polite questions to ask. Like he would, if he
No.
got 100, he would ask, "So how's the weather been?"
Kind of, yeah.
That's what I'm doing with my personal role here.
It's like a sliding scale between human and machine almost, because
Oh,
your
God.
power is kind of like that.
My power is mainly machine though, so it doesn't help here. Oh god, oh fuck.
Your power has put you on a linear scale of humanity and machinehood, and you're currently rolling to see which like part of it your brain is activated.
Okay.
So this is more human than usual, than less human to finish it off.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm just gonna ask her. So what have you been doing recently?
Oh, I've been talking to people, selling cell phones, getting you more materials for all of your stuff. You know, it's a regular.
Well, I thank you for that, getting me the materials and selling the phones.
And you know, I got the reservation to this restaurant
How did you
about
get
a
that?
week in advance.
My character's eyes just kind of widen a little bit as he looks at her and kind of pauses. A week?
Mhm.
Oh my god.
See,
Nice
the best
timing.
part is
Nice
Oh.
the
timing.
best part is
That's
that kind of
perfect.
music is actually playing.
You're welcome.
That's perfect. I love
Thanks,
it.
Jerry.
I'm like, and it just starts right then. Like, it
If
just
a band just starts playing.
it just kind of
Smooth
pops
jazz.
in right then at that moment.
She
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
moves her head forward a bit while just doing the while kicking her feet under the table.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh,
Have I broken
oh,
you, Jack?
God, this is great.
I'm just like the imagery is getting me now. I'm just like, cause I can picture it.
That's what I've been picturing this whole time, Jack.
Is this what I missed when he was in fucking what's his face's room back in the
A
Magic
little more
campaign? 'Cause I'm
awkward
just
and
like-
a little bit more
Oh,
that
forced.
was
Way
worse.
more awkward than this.
Add more disco and then yeah.
Well, it was more awkward for everybody else, but this is way more awkward for him.
Oh God.
Wow.
It's great because in the last one, it was very much so just kind of pushed in, and this time
See,
it's actually
Jack-
happening.
Yeah.
Jack, here's how
I
you can tell
made-
that this one's better. I'm allowed to be here.
Drake, did you say
That is
I made
true, yeah.
porn?
Here's the thing here.
Wait, what
No,
the
here's
fuck?
the
Did
thing.
somebody make?
I
No, please tell-
made
Rita,
No,
where the
no.
hell did you
I
get that
made-
from?
no, none of that. I made a whole table for this fucking dip. I made a giant
Yes.
table for all the potential feelings that he could be having.
Oh, I'm so glad I explained my character to you, Drake. It's led up to this perfect situation.
This is what happens
Oh my
when you
God.
describe your character in detail to me. I will
Yeah.
put in the
Please,
effort
this
to
was
fuck-
beautiful. This is beautiful.
Oh, it goes on longer.
Please. So wait, when you say that she put her head forward, is she just kind of leaning over the table now a bit?
Yep,
No, I can
lean-
describe it perfectly. She's doing that thing where she kind of like rests her head on her like hands as she leans
Yes,
forward and is like
yes.
actually kicking her
Okay.
legs.
And my character at this point is kind of in
Yeah.
a little bit of shock because he's like planning something out
Oh
a
my
week in
Wide
advance.
grin, kind of scrunched up eyes. You
My character's just like thinking right now, a week in advance? I normally don't plan out my life that far.
Dude, you're like sweating bullets right now.
Like my character's like, what is going on here? Am I gotten myself into a trap?
roll me a
Does
d20.
she want to? Does she want you to pay? Oh God.
Oh my god, a perfect 10. What is this awkward bullshit? It
Yeah.
just drags it on even longer.
You're kind of like you're split between the idea that she's going to kill you and that she wants to induct you into something.
That's
Cult.
perfect.
Backyardigans cult.
No. She's trying to induct me into the book cult.
So like, yeah, that's what your character's thinking right now. As she leans forward just that tiniest bit more, where she's just a bit like across the middle of.
My character just looks at her and is like, is there something going on I don't know? He just straight up
She starts
asks.
going
Yeah.
back to eating. Oh, he just asks.
Yeah, he just straight up asks that. Like, at this point, he's a very blunt person.
Nothing. And she goes back to eating.
My character is still suspicious. Let's roll to see how suspicious. Okay, he's not actually that suspicious.
Yeah, and she's still looking at you just like she's eating this filet mignon. She moves the fucking plate up a bit so that she doesn't have to lean back.
Oh my fuck. Just so that way she can get a better view. My character at this point has gone through like half the bowl of the pasta because he's never had anything this good before. He's only really had scraps for the most part.
Wait, so you're just like downing pasta while this girl
Yes,
just kind of like
yes,
stares,
that is the
like,
exact
you know.
imagery.
Very
Oh my
cleanly, though.
It's very.
Like a machine.
I'm doing it very efficiently, fast and clean. This
Yeah,
is the part.
roll me another D100.
Jack, this is the part that my power helps with. I get a plus 35 to just being efficient.
Mechanical
Oh
motions.
god! All right, let's see this.
Yeah, roll me another D100.
Oh,
Will.
Why? Why is it that I'm the only one that ever rolls this number?
You feel like hold on. You feel like almost uncomfortably flattered by this experience, and you don't know why.
I am the
Everyone
This is
type
the
nice
third
in
time
the
I've
chat.
rolled this number within like 2 weeks. On a
No,
D100.
Will. Hold on. Will. Your character feels like almost too flattered to vocalize, and you're not sure why.
That makes him even more confused. It's like, why would I be flattered by this situation? Is this something that...
What is mathematically flattering about this?
And my character's now thinking, is this what friends do? And like, even
Do
in
I
his...
have a friend?
And even in his head, he has to say it like, friend? Like, it never said the word before kind of thing, and it feels new to the tongue. Like, he doesn't understand what... He knows what the word means. He knows the theoretical definition, like the exact dictionary definition of friend. But he just doesn't understand the word, because he's never had one.
Or the usage.
Like, you know how, like, you know what something is. You know the inside and out of it, but you just don't understand how it works. That's him, because he has never, ever had a friend before in his life.
She just pipes up a bit, says, "So, how are you, bud?"
I good? I say that with a question mark.
Why
Verbal
you
question mark.
feeling so questioning?
Because I don't really understand what's going on here.
She giggles pretty clearly and kind of like covers her mouth a bit,
Oh my god.
but it's like a nice giggle
I
where
know
she
what you
likes
mean.
it for whatever.
I know exactly what you mean, Drake.
Hold on a second.
I need to roll real quick. Okay, my character at least knows that he said something right, but he's not sure why it was
Okay.
right.
Hold on, I can't.
You're doing it correctly. You
But-
know that much.
I know I'm doing correctly, but all I've done is ask questions and be moderately polite.
And be confused.
I mean, the confused is just a given.
Very much confused.
Like, you don't even need to say that. He just is confused naturally by this kind
Roll
of situation.
Roll me a d20.
Why am I getting such average rolls? Like,
You
I don't know.
hear her say something under her breath, and then she starts finishing up her plate.
okay. How far am I through my pasta then?
You're nearly done.
Okay, so this has just been like an entire dinner of me just kind of eating and then asking / talking awkwardly.
Yeah, roll me another d100.
Oh god, this is amazing.
You know what you feel now. you feel flattered and like you almost like her or something.
I'm checking out.
My character just like as he realizes that, he just kind of scrunches his eyes and he puts his hand on his head and he looks down. He's like this?
You even think you're blushing a little.
Aw.
Oh, I mean, my character probably was doing that just because he's awkward as shit and didn't understand what was going on the whole time.
Well, we're
Yeah,
all
but now
fucking
you
teenagers.
just realized it.
My character,
In character.
my character, like he does like the eyebrow scrunch thing where he's just like, huh, wait a minute, like the serious face, puts his hand on his chin, looks down at the table while he has the elbow on there, and he's like, he kind of like mumbles under his breath, what does this mean?
She
Alright,
giggles
Drake,
a
do we
bit
have a-
more.
Do we have a
and,
picture for Susie? I need context for
Oh
this.
god.
oh, I don't think I have a picture for her, but just imagine like the prettiest little cute button of a 16-year-old, and you have
Well, you want to
Okay.
give a more descriptive thing or just that?
No, that's good.
she has like this neatly tied brown hair, cheeks like a button, that kind of.
Okay, yeah, I don't
blue
need any more
eyes.
description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No glasses or anything?
She has glasses, but she isn't wearing them right.
Oh, okay.
Contacts, maybe?
Does your character think that?
Yes. Like, my character is genuinely just like, what does this feelings mean? Does this mean friendship?
And you finish up your food. She just kind of like puts free, like about-ish actually, 200 some odd dollars on the table, which is more than what she
Ooh.
needed to pay, by the way.
That's way
And,
more. What kind of
Stan-
fucking fancy restaurant are we at? For two
I wanna
people
know
and
where she's
single
getting the money
dishes? That
from.
is a lot of
That's-
money.
You should
No,
have
they were
ordered the
big.
chicken
They were
strips.
big dishes. They were big.
Okay, but
dishes.
still, even
Don't
at
worry
fancy
about that.
restaurants, normally you pay around 100
Like,
for two
this
people.
This is unusually expensive. Like,
Okay.
this is unusually expensive as a restaurant, and also she's paying more than she has to by like a good amount.
Okay, so then so then how much was my thing then, or is she?
She's paying for both of yours.
God. My character's kind of like, no, let me pay for myself.
No. She kind of like grabs your hand gently. I'll pay for it.
But-
I brought you here.
But I ate. It's half and half. My
I
character,
brought you here. It's my event.
my character's
treat.
face is just like running through a mix of emotions. Like you can see his face go through surprise, like unease, and just you can.
She stands up and kind of like pulls you out of the chair gently.
I go with her, I guess. Like my character is just kind of moving through the motions while he's like, wait, this isn't right.
Let's go, buddy. And she just heads out while holding your hand.
Oh, I just kind of follow.
And now, wasn't that fucking wholesome?
It was. After all the
Yes, it
bullshit
was
that's
fun.
happened, that was great. Like my character still has a
I-
disgruntled look on his face while he's being
Yes,
dragged
no.
out.
Yes, no.
I was dealing with crickets and all that.
We can
which
hear
was a bro
them.
moment.
We can hear them.
Yes. So, what is everybody's opinion of this dinner?
Oof.
It was good.
It was hilarious.
It was adorable and hilarious, in my opinion.
This
Ugh.
was adorable and hilarious. We need more wholesomeness like this because otherwise it's just constant like weird shenanigans or war.
Well, that's what my character's here for,
No,
to be
or-
a normal person.
No. We're
is
entering
true.
into the wholesome act of the story.
Okay, good. Wholesomeness before we.
Everything's wholesome until someone touches potato.
Yeah.
Everything's. Oh god, that has a
Everything-
multitude of meanings. Gnome, stop.
None of that. Everything's fine. Everyone's having a lovely time. Reader just had a lovely dinner, and that is the end of the session. She just like
Yay.
holds his hand all the way back to school.
D-
Fucking adorable.
Aw.
What do I like? Do I drop her off at her room?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
That's what happened. She orchestrates it that way.
Yeah. I'm just imagining her like going in there, like doing a small wave goodbye, and
No,
my character.
As she goes into her room, she says, "Thank you for escorting me back to my room," and she closes.
Aww.
My character at this point is so confused, and he needs to think through this stuff. He doesn't even go back to the lab. He goes back to the room that he actually has for the first time.
I'm gonna say on the way back
Like,
from home, you
what
see
am I
like
thinking?
Dave dragging my drunk ass through the street.
Nah, Dave is just kind of like carrying fucking Anfi, just like nothing to see here, citizen.
He's
Yeah,
holding you
just,
over
I'm-
his shoulder, like you're just strewn across.
Like, yeah, fireman carry, just like nothing to see here,
Yeah.
citizens. Have a nice
What?
night, you two. And kind of like winks in your direction, reader, just like, and then walks off.
my
I'm just, like,
character has
drunkenly,
no clue what the
greeting
wink
everyone
is
who
about.
sees-
Actually, let me roll real quick.
Hey.
By
No,
the
he
way,
doesn't
I'm
know.
gonna give a reference to the meme I'm currently making.
But yeah, that I planned that dinner extensively for it to
Also-
be as adorable as possible.
That was
Drake,
That was
Drake.
good.
You succeeded.
I'm making an assumption here. This is what I'm assuming Leaf thinks Jasmine looks like.
No.
Nah, that's pretty
Nah,
fucking
he doesn't-
bad. Delete
Nah,
this. Delete
he
this.
Four Leaf knows what Jaslyn looks like. He just doesn't.
Fourleaf doesn't seem like the kind of guy who likes anyone dealing in his business.
Because he kind of treats extra dimensional travel as his business.
Fourleaf does?
So, yeah, he is like the top of his field in.
Oh yeah,
this
he
universe.
is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So Jack, aside from the adorableness that was the dinner, what's the people who are looking at my universe thinking of a timeline split and then a minute later merge?
Unusual, not like, you know, unheard of, but unusual, especially because it was an artificial occurrence, not a natural occurrence.
Well, do they know it was
You could sense
artificial?
No.
They
if
know
they-
it's
if they have-
artificial.
Yeah, if they have sensors on it, they know there was a slight burst of energy that rippled across the timeline itself, not the universe itself, and then made a perfect copy of it intentionally.
Yeah, they can read the transdimensional signature of something like that interacting with time, and that should give you an idea of who I'm talking about. But I'm
Yes,
gonna drag
and
Drake
then
down.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
stopping the
that
stream
is-
then.